shirt on them.
Man, I used to play the trap spot, propped on the block like I was part of the backdrop. Now it's scale, props, effects, and backdrops. The right lighting, you never catch me biting. Say you make it look so real when you pose the figures fighting. I caught lightning, stuck it in the detour. Replicate epic scenes from the Cree War. Compose pieces with artists that span the globe. Fearsome foes, Spidey in the picture perfect pose. Insert the comic book cut out to shoot a show. Oh, you ain't know? Yo, everybody know me. I made nerds cool, cool nerd like my man Zobi. Took the everyday display, gave it a spark. Welcome to articulated comic book art.
That's crispy.
Yo, what's up, girls and boys? It's time to make some noise. Cause I'm back and I'm on this track now. Let's talk about some plastic toys. You can bet I pose them all. Legends to Dragon Balls, Batman and Kaijus and Kamen Riders. I collect them all. Gotta make sure your posing's tight though. Make sure your lighting's right yo. Keep it contained because you train for this your entire life, bro. So please don't adjust your TV. This is your host, Moncheesy. Sit back and relax and learn this fact. Posing ain't easy.
Everything's wrong. The stress of my modern office has caused me to go into a depression.
Depression? Isn't that just a fancy word for feeling bummed out?
Dwight, you ignorant slut.
Toy Fair 2017. We just finished up the. Go ahead, Matt. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah. I love it. Sure. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm gonna send you one. Give me your card. It's like an old G.I. Joe shirt. That's what it looks like. Exactly. All right, you ready?
Yeah, we're good.
Who? No, who was that? Really? Oh man, I'd love to send him a shirt. For real.
But it seems like we're live now.
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. This is Book Nice coming at you with the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast. This is episode 73, if I'm not mistaken. We here. We got the whole crew here. We back 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row, actually.
My God.
I'm your host, Book Nice. I got my man, Colonel Crackers.
Yo.
P. Rick Dom. What's good? What we talking about? We're talking about pickups first?
As always.
All right. Who's first?
Why don't you go first, big boy?
I got to get my headphones, so somebody else go.
All right. I haven't gotten anything, so I will skip.
Rick, why don't you got some shit?
I only got two things, and it's like the viewers from last week. It's like God looked down upon me and was like, "This is what you get, bitch." Okay. I didn't personally buy them, but my fucking aunt came to my house, and she's like, "Oh, you always used to watch this VHS with your cousin at the house, so I bought you these toys I found." And I was like, "Oh, what toys?" Fucking Funko Pops. They were the Funko Pops for the Sandlot. It was appreciated. I mean, I was really nice. I was like, "Oh man, this is so amazing! Oh, this is so quick and crazy." And on the inside, I'm like, "Fuck! Of course I talk all that shit." I talk a big game, and then I fucking get forced into some Funko Pops. And as soon as she left, I gave them to my nephew, who's like 2 years old. his dad's favorite film is The Sandlot. So when I gave them to him, he was like, "Oh my god, no way!" So I looked like the hero uncle and got rid of them at the same time. But yeah, that is literally all I got this week because it was nuts. I don't know what to say. I couldn't believe when she like pulled the hands out of her back and was like, "These." I was like, oh my god.
You shouldn't have.
You're a good nephew.
This is so cool.
Literally didn't have to.
Oh man.
Really shouldn't have.
I hope you don't ask to see these next time you visit. Oh my god. Yeah, that was it for me, man.
Yeah, she's gonna be looking for where you put them on the shelf.
Sure.
Yeah. Where are they at? I see all the toys you got here, but where's mine?
Where's my toy?
They're very distinctive too. It's not even like I could fake like these were it. It's like, man, these fuckers look a very specific way. They're a very specific height. We're screwed.
All right. My turn.
Yeah.
Go.
I got the Lonely Gourmet from Figma, which I reviewed, which is cool. I kind of just got. I actually, I got it because it was a suited body, and you know how we do with that. But I didn't. I wasn't even paying attention. I just saw a suited body, and it was a go. I'm thinking this was SH Figure Arts body coming in, but it was the Figma Lonely Gourmet or whatever. And the way that they did the head and neck on this particular figure is not really exactly the same as some of the other Figmas. So it's not mad easy to do head swaps with this guy, unfortunately. And but when I got this figure, I also remembered that I had the Figma Mark 7, being that the SH Figure Arts Iron Man Mark 7 went up for pre-order recently. And I forgot how nice of a figure that was. And then I was thinking about making a Figma suited Tony Stark, and then I realized I don't have any Figma heads for Tony Stark. Which wasn't it one of the old Figma Iron Mans that was like a DX or deluxe version that came with a Tony Stark head, Rick?
I think so. Let me look that up right now.
But yeah, I don't have that, so I don't know. But the figure overall is still cool. It's still cool to have a Asian guy, and I also got the Mayfex Scarecrow, which is cool, and I reviewed that as well. And I got the SH Figure Arts Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is actually pretty cool, but he is limited articulation. Unless you take the top robe off, you're not going to be able to get him in the Star Wars Black Series Land Speeder. I saw
Flip off that robe.
Yeah, so there's that, and then I also picked up the Jyn Erso, excuse me, the Jyn Erso figure that comes with that little Rocky base that was like costing mad money for a long time, but it was on clearance in Kmart for $10 flat. So I was like, all right, I'll pick this shit up. And I actually wish I would have been able to get like 2 or 3 of them actually, because the base is actually pretty cool for some added depth or to give you a cliff's edge or something in a display. But the figure's actually okay too. But I think that was all that I got this week, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was it.
These are like the worst weeks for pickups because everybody knows that Comic-Con is around the corner, and it's
yeah,
just, I don't want to fucking spend anything.
Yeah, it's also hard for you to sell shit too during this week.
Yeah, don't nobody want to buy nothing right now. Even with the week, Marvel Legends showing right now, nobody wants to spend shit.
You know what? And we were talking about that a little. Well, I guess we'll talk about it, but yeah, we'll talk about that as the episode progresses. But yeah, that was it for me. What about you, Pete?
Oh well, I guess I'm a black sheep because I got a lot of shit this week.
Yeah, you pile of loot, right?
Well, yeah, this is one of my pile of loot chips. So there's just a lot of shit that I got. So hold on. I got that entire Cull Obsidian wave. That was pretty tight. My Black Knight broke right out the package. It was great.
Wow. Did it? Where?
The right leg, no, it's the left leg.
Which one broke?
One of the legs.
On the Black Knight figure, you said?
On Black Knight? Oh, that sucks.
I think somebody else had the same issue too, that somebody else's Black Knight's leg started messing up.
What the fuck? Your voice is coming in like extra super deep. I don't know what's going on.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, you sound like you're trying to seduce someone.
Oh my god.
It's turning me on, man.
Damn.
I have no idea why.
Okay.
What
All right, fuck it.
Fuck it. We're rocking with deep voice Poncho.
We're going with news reporter Poncho.
Doing it.
Sure.
You got a
why
real
not?
Patrick Warburton thing going about.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You sound like you really want an 8-ball jacket.
Oh
You sound
shit,
like
yeah,
you're
I
a
bet
soup
that
plant.
sounds pretty crazy right now. This is nuts.
It's pretty crazy right now. Nuts.
How's this? Is this
Is
better?
your wife's
Is this
name
worse?
away?
It's about the same.
God damn. Alright, okay,
It might
well,
just be the mic.
figure it out.
Sound like a news reporter. It's all good.
I know, right?
Yeah, fuck it. What else you get?
Let's see. I got that whole wave. What else did I get? I got another Majin Vegeta. It was in my pile of loot, so I guess I bought one. I got that Shao Kahn, but I haven't gotten a chance to open them up yet.
Big muscle boys.
And then I got the SH Figure Arts Iron Spider. Pretty stoked about that. I messed with it a little bit, but not so much. And I got the in that same pile of loot, I got that Anduamon from Digivolve Spirits, and I hate it.
You hate it?
I hate it, dude.
Damn. Hot take.
It's like, I mean, you know, for like people who like to transform their shit, I'm sure it's great. I'm not a big Transformers head, so like I'm not gonna transform this Anduamon at all. So I'm just gonna. She's just a very ill-articulated figure that transforms. So it's just a really shitty articulated figure that I'm never gonna transform.
Damn. This is I'm really happy I didn't pre-order it, but Jesus. That's fucked up. You've been literally talking about that figure for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I
and how you were hyped to
so
get
excited.
it. And you finally get it, and it's well, fuck.
It's pretty fucked up. And then I got the spider bath. I just bought the bath. I didn't bother with the rest of the wave. I got the Doc Ock, and that's it. But he didn't come with any pieces.
How much did the bath just cost you by itself?
It's $60.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, so I was like, hell yeah, dude. I'll take that all day. And then I got the last thing I got in the mail was I got the announcer from Dragon Ball. Got his WCF figure.
Oh, nice.
Did a head swap of that super quick, coincidentally, with the anime version of Figma Goro. And then, Bug,
wow, that works out perfectly.
It works really well, but the head, the neck joint is mad weird on that one too. So I'm probably I was like messing with it. I was being a little fast. It was like right before work, so I was just trying to see if I could do it. And then like I what do you call it? I broke the peg. It sucked. So I'm just gonna have to Dremel it out. It's whatever.
Yeah.
And then with that eBay coupon, I got it was like 15% off the other day. I got a Mezco Batman vs Superman, Batman and Superman.
Really?
Yeah. So I remember I had those pre-ordered on Mezco's website forever ago, and then came and went, and I was like, yo, these things. This was like super early on. I think this is before the only Mezco I owned before that was the Dark Knight Mezco. And then in the preview shots, I was like, yo, these look too much like dolls. And then I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll just pass. And here I am paying $40 aftermarket years later. It would have been worse. I happen to find some pretty low buy it nows, and then with the coupon, so it only ended up being like $200 for both of them.
Okay, wow, you really didn't do bad then.
Yeah, so I mean, $40 markup, whatever. I'll eat it. It's no big deal. This is my fault in the first place. So,
where did you find your announcer Figma, your announcer WCF at?
Let's see. I found it on eBay. I've been following this one seller who lists it all the time at $50, and he'll do $50, and then one time I saw him list it for like $40 with best offer, and then I hit him with best offer, and then he pulled the listing, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So like I have him set to like a notification, and then he put it up one day for, let me see, it was pretty low. He put it up for $27.50. And I was like, fuck it, I'll do it right now. So I bought it immediately.
Oh, wow.
Pretty stoked. I was a little worried it was a bootleg, but I don't think there's bootlegs this one, this whole wave. This is a pretty early wave. So I could be wrong, but I know it's not a bootleg because I checked.
Even if it was $27.50 for a bootleg, like let's say you bought it from China, it's really not bad. $27.50.
Yeah, for a WCF that old and rare, I'm down.
It's bad if it's bad, but
it's bad for sure. Well, yes, that's all I got. You guys talk about Storm. I'm gonna try to fix my mic.
No, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose Sexual Poncho.
All right, so we just a few days out from San Diego Comic-Con 2018. Preview night is this coming Wednesday, which is the 18th? The 18th, is it? Yes. Right?
Yeah, it's this Wednesday.
So I guess Storm Collectibles teased. I don't know if this is stuff that they're going to reveal at SDCC or if it's, just stuff that's coming out down the line. I mean, I would assume that they're going to show it at SDCC because it's coming out down the line, right?
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
So yeah, who's got the goods?
Already here.
But yeah, it looks like the other version of Sub-Zero. What do we call this version of Sub-Zero?
This is the Mortal Kombat 3 version of Sub-Zero. Which
Okay.
is technically the brother of the original Sub-Zero, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. I think I remember you saying that before because I had no clue that that's what the deal was. I never really liked this design, but apparently a lot of people do.
Yeah, this is the one from the solo video game that he had as well.
He was
But
also
yeah,
on
this is
Mortal
always my
Kombat
favorite
3.
Sub-Zero because he just had like the sweet scar over his eye, which is like the edgiest, most 90s thing.
I'll never forget when I first seen that design. I was like, "Oh wow, it's somebody else from Sub-Zero's clan. Sick. Looks kind of badass." And then it was like, "No, it's Sub-Zero's brother coming to avenge." I was like, "You know what? Fuck this."
Yeah, I mean, you're technically right. They are from the same clan, but I think the story goes that Sub-Zero got killed, and then he became Noob Saibot, right? The original Sub-Zero, and then this guy took on the mantle.
Yeah, I was not for that.
Yeah,
I was getting ready for like another ice wielder that was like, I don't know. I was a kid. I was a kid at the time, so I was just like, what the fuck?
I had no clue about any of this backstory.
Here, I'll pull up some photos of him.
Wow, look at that mahogany background.
I know.
Rich, am I still fucked up?
No, you're. Oh man, Sexy Poncho's gone finally.
Oh, thank God.
Michael Wisman in the comments was like, "You sound like Will Ferrell from Old School. You so crazy, man."
Dude, I can't wait to watch this back.
Oh man, it's pretty funny.
I mean, he looks ridiculous here because of the actors that they got to play this stuff.
He looks crazy.
Basically.
Yeah, this debuted in Mortal Kombat. I think it debuted in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and then he went on and did his own game where that game was fucking weird.
Yeah, it was the side-scrolling one.
Yeah.
Oh man, that game is infuriating. We played that game for like 3 hours on one of our game nights with my friends, and oh my god.
I remember I spent the night at my friend's house when he first got a PlayStation, and his mom took us to not even Blockbuster, but like just one of the video rental places like attached to a grocery store. And she was like, "Well, you can rent one game," and I was like, "Yo, you gotta get this." And then like I knew nothing about video games back then. And I was like, "Yo, this is Mortal Kombat. It's so crazy." And then like, it was a side-scrolling game. It wasn't like I don't think there was a Mortal Kombat on PlayStation, like a traditional Mortal Kombat at that point. And it was just like the side-scroller.
And it's such an infuriating game. It's just a piss you off game.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
Oh, it was called Sub-Zero Mythologies.
Yes.
Mythologies. That's the fucking name.
Thanks
I
to
think
Papa Sergio. Johnny 5, Papa Sergio.
Johnny 5,
Papa Sergio.
I think we were playing it on fucking N64, and it was just fucking fury.
Yeah, it was on N64 as well.
Yeah, that's the one that we played, and it was just like we just kept wanting to go farther, and it was just one of those games where you have to keep going to kind of know what you're supposed to do next, and then fuck.
See, I grew up with N64, so I played Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, some other class.
Characters. So okay, here we go. Here's a good comparison of the two.
Who still got the N64? I know.
Me.
P.
Me?
I know you did.
Yeah, but
I got 3 different versions, baby.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I still got one.
I actually got that back recently from my uncle from Venezuela.
Hell yeah. You think I was gonna come back and collect, old man?
That was before there was a trade embargo.
If anyone still has a PS2, Shaolin Monks is like so good. It's like it's similar to the
Damn,
Sub-Zero
I
game.
remember that shit.
Yeah, it's very similar to the Sub-Zero game, but they put actual effort into it.
Oh my god. That was a pickup I had this week. I fucking
Shaolin Monks.
No.
PS2.
I went to fucking Goodwill and I found a PS2 Slim with San Andreas in it for $7.
My man.
So there we go. That's another pickup added to the list. Bang bang. PS2.
Yeah, so
So
they debuted this guy.
Right. Well, we're on the subject of him in the background. His story is actually pretty tied in with the cyborgs, which is another thing that was partially teased here. To be in this guy.
Stop self-promoting your shot, Fabio.
Self-promoting my shot.
Ties in really well with this.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to hit the like button, much appreciated.
That's all right. It's doing all right.
Yeah, that looks like Cyrax's like little skirt.
Right here.
Yeah.
Skirt in the foot.
And then
the other one.
Baraka, of course. That looks like Baraka's
right
little
here.
hand.
What are you talking about? That's
President.
totally Goro.
You mean that's Deadpool from the Deadpool
That's the dead.
Wolverine Origins one?
Yo, how fast do you think someone's gonna do that shot?
Oh my god.
Immediately.
It's happening. No question about
You
it.
heard it here first.
Set up like that at the show.
Hot take.
Hot take.
So we got Baraka and we got Cyrax. What was the other cyborg? What was the cyborg's
Sector.
name? Sector. Right. Sector with a K, right?
Yeah. Of everything with a K.
Gotta do K's, man.
Of course, man.
We don't believe in C's out here.
Why not?
Or, yeah,
Except
man.
in Cyrax.
Except in
Cyrax is with an X. And a Y, of course.
Yo, it's when did they post this picture? Not even
2 days ago?
16 minutes ago. Well, that's a screenshot. Shit.
Well,
Yeah, that's a screenshot.
16 minutes ago at 2:14 p.m. So hours ago.
This is breaking news.
Breaking news. You heard it here first, or maybe you saw it here first.
Absolutely breaking news.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, like one of the bets was going to be how many Mortal Kombat characters do you think there'll be? This might just be all of them.
I know. I'm
yeah,
sensing
so
very heavy,
we-
like,
We
vibe.
just hold on. We're just talking about bets, and we didn't say anything to the audience though. But yeah, we're gonna make some wagers here in the show about things for SDCC. So you might hear us saying shit that we want to bet on throughout this episode. By the way,
Of course, it'll be fun, super fun.
Yeah.
But what were you saying? What was your first wager?
So like, I was gonna say like one of the bets I was gonna put down before Fabio like shared this photo was how many like new Mortal Kombat, how many new figures will be debuted in the Storm Collectible Mortal Kombat line. But this might be it, unless they're like saving, you know, like an extra, just one more thing before we go.
I mean, to be fair, we've seen 2 of these already in Gray Sculpt.
That's true. That's very true.
So you have to specify like brand new or like, haha, this is colored now.
Because, let's see. Yeah, here they are.
How long ago was this teased?
This was from, I think, Toy Fair.
With that big ass dragon that no one asked for.
Yeah.
So there's
It's been
our-
around for years.
Well,
Yeah, we're good on the fucking Dragon Storm. Come on, guys.
Keep that in. Come on, bro.
And this is
It's not as
Storm, right?
iconic as the Dragon Ball Z dude. Sorry, it's not the
Surprisingly,
same.
even less. Shenron.
It's what I've been waiting for my whole life. The dragon that's a silhouette on the symbol of Mortal Kombat. Yes.
This
Right.
thing should be like non-articulated and a pack-in with somebody.
Pretty much, or non-articulated and a pack in with a few figures, and they'll do their own little Build-A-Figure statue or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, if like they really wanted to, I feel like they could do kind of like a fighting stage BAF Dio, and people would just go nuts. Like
Oh yeah.
a really
like
nicely
what that guy
sculpted.
built.
Yeah,
See that guy on Instagram?
I mean, considering how much plastic they're giving you for the price point, they could. Storm is giving you some beefy figures, man.
yeah.
So.
That Shao Kahn is a perfect example. Like I haven't gotten to mess with it, but I saw it in the package, and like the dude is huge, and then he comes with a fucking chair.
Right.
chair, right?
And
And
then a
that's
hammer.
basically $100. And that's basically $100. Now, for comparison, fucking Mafex figures are going for damn near $100 right now.
Yeah,
So
they're
think about
80
that.
before import.
Listen up, friends. That guy's fucking hammer weighs as much as a Marvel Legend.
It's true.
It's insane.
To be fair to Storm, though, that's what all these repaints and stuff gets you is
Yeah.
a huge sculpt like that after like 5 repaints of the same ninja.
True.
That's very true.
True.
I feel like that's a lot of things that a lot of people in the community don't really fully process. Like it happens. I mean, it's very rampant in like Mortal Kombat, because like it's the easiest repaint ever. There's like a rainbow of color of ninjas, but
Same
like
with Cyborgs.
yeah, and like with Dragon Ball SH figure arts, like we get a lot of repaints too, but they're just making their money back on old molds, so they can
And like
afford
the
new
thing
molds.
is, it's not even like the repaints of characters that aren't popular. Let's be perfectly honest here. The most popular characters in Mortal Kombat far and away are all the fucking ninjas.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not even close. It's not even close. So it's
Oh man, who didn't do 2-on-2 battles with just ninjas?
And even the cyborg looking ninjas.
Yeah.
the second place is the cyborg ninjas. Like they're giving you what's most popular anyways.
Right. And we got the girls here too, so that's another reusable sculpt right there.
for sure. Yeah,
Just different weapons.
bunch of girls. Yeah,
I wonder what they'll do about the face for is it Katana with the ugly face?
it's Melina.
Melina.
Lena got that real ugly.
This is Katana right here.
Katana is the princess of the something realm. I forget. I just watched that movie the other day.
I watched like a couple months ago on like HBO or something like that.
It was just awfully good, wasn't it?
Such a great shitty movie.
Yeah.
Those were $500 sunglasses, you asshole.
Shit's so bad.
My favorite scene in that entire movie.
Johnny Cage changes right where the movie left off.
Bet that's so funny.
Wait, what was that?
The actor for Johnny Cage is like different in the second movie. Like a lot of the actors are different, but like
They're supposed to pick up right where it left off.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
the same shot, same framing, same location, totally different dude.
Great.
Almost like they tried to get away with it on Fresh Prince.
They James Bond him.
they sure did.
Like he was the same guy.
It's a legacy role, you know?
Of course.
Where's your favorite scene, Poncho?
My favorite scene is in the first movie where, not Shao Kahn, the other dude. God, I'm like drawing a blank. But
Shang Tsung?
Shang Tsung, yeah, he's fighting Liu Kang's little brother. And he just points to the camera and he goes, "Your brother's soul is mine." And his brother just looks at the camera and is like, "Whoa!"
My favorite part from the first one is when Liu Kang has to fight Sub-Zero, and then when he defeats Sub-Zero, he just makes him the ice bridge so he could make a jump that he could have done without the bridge.
Oh man, yo! Shout out to Scraps914 in the chat asking for a Cabal. That's my favorite Mortal Kombat character is Cabal.
Oh,
Wait, which one is Cabal again?
He's the guy with like the meat hooks and then like the raincoat, and he has like a mask on with like goggle eyes, and looks like
Oh, yeah, okay.
that guy's crazy.
yeah, I
love
can't
that
wait to see how they do a lot of those guys, a lot of those unique guys like Jax. I wouldn't be surprised if they reuse
Tyson body.
Mike Tyson, exactly.
Damn, I just seen Hasbro actually repost a really nice picture for once.
Hell yeah!
Come on, man. When are we gonna stop messing around and tell Storm Collectibles to get to the brass tacks and give us a Nightwolf?
We need Nightwolf. We need Kano. As Punker Mike just said.
Yep.
Kung Lao. I mean, once we get Liu Kang, I wouldn't be surprised if Kung Lao is close after
For
because
sure.
they could share some
Oh
parts.
yeah, Kung Lao, come on.
Kung Lao, yes, for sure.
They could honestly just like put out the Liu Kang, and then a good bit of like their human roster will just be on that just body.
Oh, for sure.
I wouldn't be
Just do it.
surprised if they did a Liu Kang and then did a Bruce Lee or something like they do the one-off Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah.
That'd be awesome for sure. I don't know. The scale might be a little weird. I think they would. Storm would need a new body for that because that's going to be a really big Bruce Lee.
Yeah, he'd be super beefy.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Where
Maybe the size of Mike Tyson.
Bruce Lee featured in the Mortal Kombat art style.
yeah, that would be nuts.
But
But
I'm surprised there's not more people crying out for Raiden.
Raiden. Oh, of course. How can we forget about Raiden?
yeah,
I'm just trying to think of things that they can reuse, though. You know.
Yeah, he's not going to be very reusable.
Right. I mean, I could definitely see them reusing the body, like you said, for like Johnny Cage or something of Liu Kang.
Yeah.
Nightwolf, perhaps. You just put the vest on him. Couple things here. Baraka, I don't know how they'll really reuse that. And also interesting to note is the Mortal Kombat 10 Scorpion.
Yeah,
So
that was
who knows
weird.
how deep they're going to dive into that.
I remember that was pretty weird looking at earlier.
Right. And that kind of makes sense because the classic ninjas that they put out were actually alternate costumes in that game.
Yeah.
So, sure. But what's up with this? These are definitely sculpts you can't reuse.
Yeah, it's interesting because like every like video game license thing Storm does, like it's all their current like iterations of those characters, except for Mortal Kombat, because they knew that like nobody. I mean, like obviously Mortal Kombat 10 has an audience, but like Mortal Kombat 2 is the most recognizable, iteration of those characters. Period. So
yeah, no question.
they did like if they came out the gate with Mortal Kombat 10, like there's no way they would have made any money.
All right. Well, that's that. Should we talk about the what's the other Storm stuff? Tekken and what else?
The video game, the DC video game shit.
Oh, Injustice. Yeah.
Did they show anything for Injustice or no?
Well, no, but I mean, San Diego Comic Con is like tomorrow, so what
That's true.
we'll see some shit probably.
This is what was actually revealed. That was the guy from Tekken.
Oh man, really
Kazu's
happy
smiling.
Kazuya.
Yo, he's like using the face app,
Dude, what's crazy is there's two different smiling faces.
Yeah, that's so nuts.
What? No
Why?
Doesn't smile.
At first, like I'm not the biggest like Tekken head. Like at first I thought this was Jin, but it's like his dad, obviously. But then like I was like, why is Jin smiling? And then I dived deeper and I was like, oh, that's not Jin, that's his dad. And I was like, that guy has an even less of an excuse to smile than Jin. So stupid.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with those smiley faces.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They have some good promo images.
Figure looks good though.
Oh yeah, figure looks good. Those scars all over the upper
Scars
body.
look crazy.
The crazy skin tone they have.
And that's like never going to be able to be used again too.
Yeah. Well, that's what they do with the fighting games is do a lot of recolors, just straight palette swaps.
Those scars look so good; they make me a little uncomfortable, actually.
I know it's like when you sit on a bus next to a guy with like a strange cut on his arm, and you're just like, wow, I wonder what's the story with that?
Ugh.
Hey, Mister, tell me all about that.
Hey, you're hot pants Kazuya. Tell me what's going on.
All right.
Yeah, that smiling face is nuts, though. I'm good on that shit.
He's got a really big grin and a smirking face. Really weird.
It's
Look at
crazy.
that.
He's got
Yeah.
his teeth showing and everything. What is going on? It
I'm
doesn't make
not my
sense to me.
son.
Here.
Oh god.
Super weird.
All right. I think that's it. We can move on to Mezco, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh man, the sickest reveal, sickest pre-order.
We knew it was coming already, but yeah, the solicitation pre-order is up for hella.
The face looks really good.
Yeah, that face looks good.
Let's not get it twisted. Face looks good, but like, yo, she's so short.
You know what? Somebody else, I forget
Even
who
the
it
head
was.
looks out of scale with the body.
I think it was in Plastic and Paint, whoever pointed this out, but I think it was Ed Noto, actually. But the problem with this is her body. She has no fucking hips. She doesn't have any hourglass. It's like a weirdly shaped body.
She's your neighbor that comes to the Halloween party. And
Basically.
she shouldn't be
And
wearing
you're like, well, if I have 10 Hennessy's, something.
Like, her husband did just leave her. I can't be that rude. Come on.
Right. Come
Here's
on.
the part I don't get: is the breastplate supposed to be like a solid piece that just floats over? Because the rest of this looks like fabric.
Interesting. Yeah.
I don't know. It looks weird in that picture, but when I actually
Right.
saw it at Toy Fair, I think it was Toy Fair. Yeah, it didn't look weird like that. It looked fine, but
If it was like a bustier, you know, like a corset kind of thing, that would look all right. But like this, it's just like a bra, just a floating bra.
Nico Hodge in chat says she looks like she's built like a refrigerator.
yeah, look at that shit. Look at that shit.
Or dude, she's flat on both sides.
It's crazy.
She's built like Anne from Arrested Development.
Boy.
Oh
Who?
God,
Land.
Her?
just looks dumpy, just dumpy. Just
She
a
looks
dumpy-
bad. Like, it's like her body proportions. Like, her stomach and like her midsection are so wide, and her legs are so thin, and then her chest is like super big. Like, it's
torso.
weird. Like, I would have much rather preferred this on like even the Harley body. Possibly, like, why didn't they just use that? Like, she's a thin actress.
Yeah, definitely.
And her head is way oversized.
Yeah, it's big.
The head looks big.
It's so weird. She definitely looks like an old lady.
Even,
But
even the unmasked head on the body, it looks really big.
but let's think about this. What good female has Mezco made?
They've only done Harley.
All right, and she was bad, right?
Bad.
I saw a lot of people like saying how good that figure was, and it wasn't good.
What? Who the hell said that? And how much did they have to drink?
So even Harley's proportions were weird. So
Wonder Woman's coming out next, and she doesn't exactly have a lot of hype.
So they're struggling making a sexy female body, huh?
I guess. I mean, it's also not posed very well here either. I'm sure if you can get her legs a little closer together.
That shit ain't gonna make her have hips, so it don't even matter.
Yeah. All right.
It's wild.
Shakira.
Like,
Her
yeah,
head looks huge.
I recently got not recently, but like a couple of months ago, Jacob actually sent me. He sold me the Marvel Legend one, and that one is like crazy good.
Yeah,
even the head sculpt on that is nuts.
It's fucking better than this Mezco shit, as far as I can tell. That's for sure.
It's
I
wild,
think
man.
the only difference is that the Marvel Legends isn't exactly screen accurate because it kind of has the concept art design for the
That's
head.
true.
Where it's like a helmet.
You know what's good about the Marvel Legends one though is that it could totally double as a regular, Marvel Universe comic based Hela. So that's what makes it even better too, because you got that sort of extra attention to detail that they give the movie figures, but you could use it as a regular comic based Hela and shit. So you guys reminded me about something else I was going to say. I forgot. Oh, I'm looking at. I forgot that I also got the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave from Hasbro Toy Shop this past week too. But yeah,
It's a good get. Well, that's Hela.
There she is.
If you want her, she's totally pre-orderable.
Get her now.
She's available.
And with that, we can move on into Sideshow Boba Fett.
Moving on.
I wonder how that head will look on the Marvel Legends bounty though.
Huge.
Think so? You think so?
I think so.
Well, the Marvel Legends one is kind of tall. So
Yeah, it's very tall.
Interesting.
it could work.
I'm just
Maybe it'll
worried
look-
about like
Maybe
this.
it'll look bulbous, but I don't know. It'll look huge.
I'm just worried about like how wide, like it's like sculpted wide. Like I don't know. Like this like
Look how big that is on there.
this
Jeez.
like yeah, this profile right here, this like 1/3 turn profile, like it makes it look really nice, like really thin, but like all the other shots make her head just look big. Like,
Yeah, especially the helmeted head.
All right. What else? Did Mezco reveal anything else? No, right? That was it. That was the most recent thing they
we've
revealed.
seen this revealed before, but yeah, this
Yeah.
is just one up for pre-order.
Yeah, I passed on that one. All right. What else we got on the docket?
We got Star Wars Boba Fett Mythos from Sideshow Collectibles.
Ooh, okay. What's this based on?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in the chat, please, but Star Wars Mythos is basically Sideshow's own kind of like what if expanded universe line of Star Wars figures.
Okay.
I think the first one was the
Hence the term mythos, huh? All right, that makes sense.
Obi.
Yeah, that Obi-Wan, which looked like a, somewhere in between Alec Guinness and Ewan McGregor era. And he's got like his Clone Wars armor on his backpack. I can show some pictures of that in a sec, but this is kind of in that same vein. Like, I don't know what era this is supposed to be, like specifically if this is like post Sarlacc Pit Boba Fett or what, but this is kind of him as a wasteland traveler, I guess.
It's Boba Fett with more shit on, so he's really sweating now.
Right.
Gotta be like fans in these costumes.
Yeah, every character in Star Wars is always sweating profusely. I don't care what you said. Their balls have to be the sweatiest ever. Balls. They've got robes on top of robes in the fucking desert.
Robes on top of armor. My favorite design choice.
Works for Destiny.
Shit's nuts.
This does kind of
Megatron wears the scarf. In the why? Why do you have a fucking scarf on?
Yo.
I'll never forget when we seen those toys and pictures for Dark of the Moon, and I was just like, this dude in a fucking cloak?
I wasn't back into collecting back then, but I remember I saw like because I was like, I still followed like comic like news and stuff back then pretty closely, so like I was on some site and they're all like, oh, first new look at the new Transformers movie based on these toy leaks, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this guy dressed? Like, what is he doing?
Why does he have like a scarf that's like a cloak that's like wrapped around him? And
he looked like Master Chief in that Halo 4 trailer, where he's like walking in the desert. He's got a freaking cloak. He's got a poncho on. Like, what are you doing?
And like the way that they explained it in car mode was even stupider. Like, oh, it covers his cargo. He's not a real truck, man.
What's in there?
Into anything.
Come on, guys. It's to keep the sand out of his gears.
He could be a FedEx truck.
Fucking Rodeo Drive Megatron and shit. Fuck.
Yeah, doesn't he hate humans? Isn't modesty like a human trait?
Cloaks are a human design, so.
Yeah, I mean,
for all the Sikh ladies out there.
Very, very human of him to put the scarf on. But yeah, this Boba Fett still looks pretty cool. I'm sure it'll look amazing.
I'm gonna pull up that Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that Obi-Wan is really, really cool. I'm sure Nick Rogers has both of these on pre-order.
Pretty much.
Has big spender.
So Obi-Wan's not out yet, then, huh, Nick?
I'm Rick.
No, since you mentioned Nick in the...
I'm Rick.
Talking to him. Talking to the Nick that got these on pre-order.
Yeah, I don't believe it's on pre-order yet. I mean, I don't believe it's out yet because I haven't even seen pictures from China. Usually, you get pictures from China a month in advance because they get it first, obviously, for Chinese reason, and then they come here. So it helps us a lot over here when we get those Chinese pictures, because sometimes figures just don't really look good in the final product. So they're like the test people that get to show like really detailed shots of figures once they're released over there. And if you don't like it, boom, cancel the pre-order.
You're not wrong.
A pretty interesting take on
Yeah. You know what? It's kind of reasonably priced if you're into this.
Yeah, it's really not bad. And especially when you do payment plans, you could do all the way to $78.
Yeah, no doubt. This on the payment plan, you'll knock that out quickly, no question.
I don't remember who it was, but there was somebody on Plastic and Paint. They kept buying Sideshow figures and was like, what is this payment plan thing after he'd bought so many? And I was like, oh, you poor fool.
It's funny. That's the only thing that made me even buy into the few that I have is because of that. That's why I've never bought any, because I'm like, I'm not spending $300, $400 at once. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fuck. As soon as he said it, and he was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I was like, yeah, fool. It literally says it when you press pre-order. It's like plainly obvious you can do them.
Shout out to our homies in Plastic and Paint.
Yeah, shout out to Plastic and Paint. And everybody there.
Nice touch right here. This is the Clone Wars armor that he wears.
Yeah, that's really sick.
And more gear, more shit to carry in the desert.
Yeah, guns and
Look at that fur shit he's got there. Well, I guess it does get cool at night, right?
so that's probably a sleeping bag or a bedroll of some kind.
It looks cool though. It does.
Oh yeah, looks sick.
So something like this, but Boba Fett is what we're expecting, basically.
You see this guy? Well, imagine him, but he's Boba Fett. You'll get the picture.
So wait, is this this is just something new that's coming out from Sideshow, or this is going to be at SDCC?
This is just announced as something that's going to be coming out
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this Boba Fett will be on display next to Obi-Wan though on the floor.
for sure.
Oh man, you ever want to feel like you're like inches away from the president? Go to the fucking Sideshow booth while they're setting up. They'll act like fucking secret securities around you, like, oh hey, what are you doing near this booth?
Motherfucker, I'm looking at the toys.
Yeah, you better not have your phone out. Like, oh my god, like this is all gonna be revealed in a few hours, man. Who cares?
And what the theatrics of the reveal?
Yeah, they oh man, they're all about it. It's insane.
Oh boy.
Well, I believe you boys are excited to talk about some King of the Hill.
Oh my
Oh
god.
hell yeah.
Let's go.
Sweet mama propane. Oh man, I've never even heard of this company before.
Oh man, only 8 p.m. already. That boy ain't right.
Stupid.
Well, I don't have any pictures of it. You guys got to pull them up.
I sent it to you. I sent it to you on Facebook.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I sent you all the pictures so you wouldn't have to like.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you'll get them.
I got you.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually found out about this morning. I was going through something. I can't even remember. I was going through like no. I have on eBay I have like listing notifications set up for the keywords King of the Hill and figure.
Oh god.
Hell yeah!
I really want those King of the Hill figures, like the mad old ones. Rick,
Yeah,
you have like almost the whole set, right? You're missing one person.
I'm missing Bobby. That's fucking it, man.
Bobby.
And he's the most expensive one.
He really is.
And I've gotten all of them in strange, weird ways.
Grease and palms.
Yeah, like I randomly there's this row in here in the Bay Area where I guess like all of the silent film era was filmed. It's called Niles. And there's like a bunch of vintage shops there. You know, they keep the mystique of, you know, black and white film, you know, and I walked into this random vintage store and there was just a Boomhauer sitting there.
Oh my god.
And I was like, how much for this toy? And she's like, $12. And it's like, oh, okay. And everything just literally went like that. Just random place I found all these figures.
Dang,
And
okay.
the fact that we're getting new ones, it's got me juiced.
Wow. Yeah, well, like Rectangular pointed out in chat, you know, these aren't articulated figures, they're just statues, but like whatever, dude. I'll take what I can get, man, for King of the Hill.
Man. These guys can have fucking Funko Pops. We can have these guys.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with a King of the Hill Funko Pop. Do they make King of the Hill Funko Pops? I'm sure they do.
I'm surprised they don't.
What company is this again? What company is this?
I don't know what company it is.
Fat Mojo.
I think these are the same guys that did like those like stylized like 80s type of guys. Like they did a Seinfeld wave. They did like the Ghostbusters and stuff. They did a whole bunch of like.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
I think it's those same
Vinyl
people.
Idols?
Yes, Vinyl Idols. I think it's those guys. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks kind of the same. They're kind of the same scale.
Maybe they rebranded and started over after that failure.
Possibly. You know what? I actually bought a bunch of those. Like if you go and you look at like maybe like one of my speedy delivery videos, it's like the one with like the huge GameStop package. Like GameStop had them all on clearance for like $5 or something. And I got like all the Seinfelds, and I got like a bunch of other stuff too. And I remember like their legs were, I'm Jammy Lammy. It's such a great game. Anyway, it's fucking. But I remember I got them all, and all their legs were different heights. Like they were like, it was so bad. Like the left leg or the right leg was always shorter and longer than the other. Jesus. And I was like, yo, even for $5 each, like I don't want to mess with these. Like, and I love Seinfeld so much, but I was like, I don't know, I got to return this David Putty immediately. Unfortunately.
Wow, it's crazy that you say that because I have a couple of them because I found them at Ross for $2.99.
That's it.
But I never opened them.
They're bad. Yeah, that's them right there, Fabio, sharing the picture.
Yeah, there they are. There's Marty McFly. Like, I mean, maybe it's the same company, but these are like very stylized.
These look like Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, they sure do. That's a very good.
Marty, it's your kids.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's the same people, but like,
and it's actually one specific artist. If you look down there, there was like a lot of ones that never got made. I guess he like this person you can commission, and he'll make you these custom of whoever you want. And he made a custom from a British comedic series called The IT Crowd, and people actually get really annoyed with this guy because he posts a lot of these customs, and he's never gonna produce them. They're just like, stop fucking showing these.
Yeah, chill out.
Yeah, people go crazy on this guy.
I want to see your art. Chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like,
Final Idols is by Funko, so not the same company.
Yeah, this is by Fat Mojo. That's gonna be at the UCC booth. There's like a bunch of fucking rings to go around.
Yeah, UCC is the same guys that do like Shopkins, isn't it?
Yeah, Shopkins, and they do like capsule toys.
Interesting. Quick segue from capsule toys. GameStops are getting like Gashapon capsule machines now.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Oh man, we're about to go full Japan.
It's crazy. Like I went into not my store, but like a store like maybe like 4 or 5 miles down the road, and like they just had a capsule machine, like a whole block, like 4 of them, and they had like, you know, not the newest like Dragon Ball ones, maybe the ones from like maybe a season or so ago, but like, yeah, Dragon Ball and like some other shit there. It was crazy. And like, I think you have to go and you have to buy tokens from like it says it only accepts tokens, and tokens are $2.99 or something. And I was like, okay, so I was on my lunch break, so I didn't bother to find out. But it's pretty cool.
We're trying to go through the hoops to get it.
Yeah, but back on topic, like, yeah, I mean, the only reason like Rick and I are like bugging out, I mean, aside from the fact that King of the Hill is one of the greatest American television shows of all time, it's.
I mean, anything
like,
from Mike Judge is really just great.
Yeah,
American.
Mike Judge is like a genius.
Yeah, he's a fucking genius.
Yeah, he's one of the guys behind The Office as well. If you're not familiar with who Mike Judge is, but like, there's not a lot of merch for King of the Hill. There's like some old ass figures that they produced like back in like 1997 or something. And it's
they're
like
stupid rare.
They are like, I don't even know if they're rare, Rick. They're just like very, very high priced.
Yeah, they're very high priced and
maybe false rarity.
Yeah, I think back in the day when I was in high school, I remember not back in the day. When I was in high school, I remember seeing them in only one store ever. And it was that one store that like doesn't really exist anymore. It was like Hot Topic before Hot Topic was Hot Topic.
Damn Goody.
No. It was called Spencer's.
Spencer's is still around.
Of course.
Those are gone around here.
Interesting.
And that was the only place I saw these. And I remember one time I went there and I had birthday money and I bought shoes. Obviously, that's what I do. And then I went into Spencer's. And I'd seen a couple of them, and I was like, fuck! These are so sick, but I don't have no money! And I just always kept in the back of my head, like, look these up on eBay one day and buy them. And then, like, 4 or 5 years later, I looked them up, and I was like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah,
I should have returned the shoes.
To put it in perspective...
Out of the store, Rick. You can return them, if anything.
To put it in perspective, Hank Hill goes for, like, $80 just by himself. And he is a pretty terribly articulated figure.
Terribly articulated. The sculpt is pretty poor.
Yeah, they are pretty poor. They look like season 1.
Yeah. And what's even most annoying about that line is that when you turn it around, you see series 2, and you're just like, oh my god, those all sound so cool. And they were actually made by a company you would be surprised at. They were made by Soda Toys.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. I actually talked to Jerry Macaluso, the guy that owns Soda Toys and sold it and currently holds like the master license for Street Fighter.
Isn't he working with some other company right now though? The dude that used to do
he has a pop culture. It's called a Pop Culture Shock.
Okay.
PCS is the name of the company. And I remember he's really good friends with a guy you guys all might know. His name is Emiya. He's really good friends with Emiya and Brian. And so I went up to him and like they were really annoyed that I said it. I was like, dude, do you have the sculpts for Series 2 somewhere? And he was like, yeah, I have the sculpts for Series 2. And I was like, can you give them to me?
Can you give them to me?
I just said it impulsively. I was like, can you give those to me? He's like, nah, man, I love the show. And I was like, well, you didn't love it enough to continue. Fuck. And
I'm afraid we haven't met. My name's Rick, and I like that show more than you.
I should have just asked
Rick saying it so casually, like, "Oh yeah, can you give it to me?"
Can I have these never before seen?
Oh yeah, just real quick. No worries.
I was in the moment, and I didn't honestly believe that he cared. Because sometimes you don't care about the shit that you produce. You just you want to make money. So I just asked him. I was like, "Hey, do you remember those King of the Hill figures you did?" And he was like, "Yeah, of course I do." I was like, "Do you still have that Series 2 that never came out?" He's like, "Yeah, I have them somewhere. I love the show." And I was just like, "Oh my god!" Just like in the moment, I was like, "Can I have them?" And I'll never forget that Brian and Emiya looked at me like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
We're never taking you anywhere, man.
And he just laughed and he patted me on the back and he was like, "I love him too much, man." And I was like, "Okay."
Damn response.
Yeah, he was actually really nice about it. He didn't make a face. He just laughed, patted me on the back, and he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I just love the show so much."
Yeah, I'm sure he gets it, dude.
I love it more than you, asshole. I just looked cool for you for those figures. That's how much I love it.
So, how much is the Bobby Hill that you need?
He runs anywhere from 90 to 200 sometimes.
Damn,
it's nuts.
It's really stupid. Sometimes you'll see him listed for $90, and then the 91 will sell, and then somebody comes around and lists it for $250, and you're just like, "What? What's happening?"
Yeah, it's rough. There for a long time, like a couple of months, there was like a listing for all of like the entire series loose for $250, and like I hovered around that for so long, and I'm like, no, because these are kind of dirty, and like if I'm gonna spend the bread on this, I want them like I want like clean figures, because of course I'm gonna do a cracking a cold one the boys figure like picture as soon as possible. But
yeah, hell yeah, cracking the cold
on a Saturday if you can.
Of course. But just never came to fruition. So I do have a bill. I found a bill.
I remember when you posted it, you got a bill.
Yeah, like I've had it forever. Like I found it on my way back from like AWA in Atlanta, Great Con, and it was like it's just some weird like local toy shop, and it was
that's what happens with these figures.
Yeah, nobody knows. Nobody gives a shit. Like these guys have had them since like before the fucking turn of the millennium. So like they have it's just been sitting in their stores. They don't care to like look up like King of the Hill value, like figure value. Like it's just $5, whatever. Are you sure you want to pay $5 for a Build-A-Retrieve? I'm like, yes, please.
You don't know the half of it, friend. And I really hope that like not only am I hoping somebody can fucking pick this thing up for me, but I'm hoping that they can find out if this is just it. Like if this is just a one-off San Diego Comic-Con thing, or if there's going to be more of this. I looked them up too. They do other figures. They've done like they do Bob's Burgers figures in this like similar style.
Nice.
And they do DuckTales figures in this similar style too. So I'm hoping this isn't just a one-off thing that they just wanted to do for fun. Because I mean, we've had a lot of buzz right now that they want to come back and do the show.
Yeah.
And having these figures out, it's so cool. I want it.
It's interesting you say that because like on the listing, like the exclusive listing for this or whatever, it says it's limited for only 2,000 pieces. I'm wondering like if they do if this is like the beginning of a King of the Hill line, like what are they going to do for the other Hank? Like what makes this one like, because they're obviously not going to just redo this one. I mean, I don't know.
What would be the other Hank?
I don't know. Maybe a different beer can.
Yeah, different beer. I only drink Alamo.
Drink Alamo. But yeah, we talked about Hank Hill for too long.
Yeah, I was gonna say the chat
This
is
is
not
awesome.
with you on this one.
Nobody gives a fuck about taking it.
Anybody that's in the chat that doesn't give a fuck about this and has access to one, shoot it my way.
Please. Hit us
And
up.
ponchos. And ponchos. No, let's not be greedy here.
Do
I
your
don't know,
friends
man,
at the
those
A.C.B.A.
lines at the
podcast a
con.
favor.
All right, what else is on the docket? You guys did go in for a minute on that shit.
Sure did. My bad.
We
about-
sure as hell did, Kendall.
So
Now back
next
to-
up, we're talking about those the third party Dragon Ball Z, Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue heads.
Oh, I didn't order these shits. I gotta order them. God damn it.
Yeah.
Something else you guys can go in on.
I would so I posted
So explain this shit though too. Break it down for me because we already got a blue head for the Vegeta with the movie outfit, right?
yeah, so we have Revival of F like releases of Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. But like the ever unsatisfied Dragon Ball community was never satisfied with those. Like you can go into any Dragon Ball community right now, like figures and stuff, and you can post a picture of those SH Figure Arts figures, and like everybody complains. Everybody says the hair looks like shit on the Goku and the Vegeta. I mean,
Oh yeah, they down talk those so bad, and their resell is crazy too.
it's nuts.
That's what makes it nuts. They hate them, but the resell is nuts for them.
The resale for the Goku specifically is pretty up there. Vegeta,
Yes, I saw that. Vegeta's not crazy though.
Vegeta's not bad right now, but like I think it's just because Amazon and like everybody else still has stock. But I guarantee you, once those like the stock of Amazon's like Prime listing of these like stops, it's gonna go up crazy.
Oh yeah, once the supply runs out, it's
Unbelievable. So like a lot of people are pretty upset because specifically the sculpt for the Goku, a lot of people think the sculpt itself is pretty bad. I personally think it's fine. I think it looks really cool, albeit it is pretty off model. But if you want to talk about being off model for Super Saiyan Blue, this Goku head sculpt is like severely off model for Super Saiyan Blue. Like this is like the hair sculpt for Awakening Goku, back when like his Super Saiyan hair was depicted like very fluffy and like just it was still like sticking straight up, but it looks like very fluffy and like wavy and stuff like that. But like as soon as he does like Super Saiyan 2 and anything beyond Super Saiyan 2, it just looks very stiff and spiky, like the way it's drawn and stuff like that. So even like Super Saiyan like blue hair isn't like sculpted or molded like this, which is interesting why so many people who like talk down about the official SH Figure Arts release are now singing praises for this Goku, but it's just as off model as the official release. But
all right, so this is, just to be clear, this is the new Goku that's about to drop, or that has dropped for some people, with the model kit hair, right?
Yeah, so
not the model kit, but whatever you would call that.
Yeah, so
expansion pack.
Yeah, so this is the new 2.0 Goku body, and then the thing that you get when you buy this like this add-on pack is the head for Goku and Vegeta, the hair sculpts, and then you have their faceplates too. I think
okay, and it's the faceplate. Okay.
Yeah, Fabio, if you go one picture before this, you'll see like everything that comes in between.
Yeah, the breakdown.
So it is a couple of head sculpts. It's not bad. It's 3 faceplates for each Goku and Vegeta, which is
that's not fucking bad for $30.
Hell no, it sure isn't.
And they're really well painted and translucent at the same time.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
A cool thing is they're translucent as well. So there's nice possibilities for light piping, all sorts of really cool stuff you can do with this. So
yeah, he even holds it up to the light right there, and it looks really impressive.
Yeah, so the thing I'm concerned about is like, is that picture before he painted it? Because I don't like, it just seems like maybe he casted it in clear blue resin, and then he does a metallic brush over it possibly, or is just the whole thing just like transparent like resin? That's the only thing that kind of alludes to me right now.
When are they supposed to start shipping these? Or are they shipping immediately once you they're shipping now once you pay, right?
Yes, so they are shipping. So supposedly, I'm air quoting here, it has shipped. But like Demonical Fit and like AliExpress sometimes, like, so I ordered a Ginyu from AliExpress, and he is not ready yet, but it marked as shipped because it's a pre-order or whatever. So AliExpress doesn't like jump on him for not shipping it right away, but AliExpress does offer like a very extended like money back guarantee. So even though they mark it as shipped, if you don't get your figure in like 3 months or something, you can still request your money back or whatever. But I got a shipping notification for this already, so I pre-ordered literally as soon as the link went up. And I remember I shared it in Plastic and Paint as well. And my AliExpress order did ship. It's marked as shipped, but the shipping notification has not updated yet. Now, whether or not that means that they really didn't ship or they did ship and it's the weekend, it just hasn't updated, that's still speculative, up in the air. But some people are saying in like Dragon Ball groups right now that they got an order cancellation notice from AliExpress as well. And some people, I myself, are speculating that it might just be that they ordered a little too late, and the guy who was selling this was thinking maybe he put up a little too many listings than he thought that he originally had, and he just had to cancel some orders or something.
So just to recap, you get this on AliExpress, right?
You can get it at AliExpress. There is an eBay listing as well, which I'm sure like one of their contacts, like based in the United States or whatever, just will get like a big bulk shipment of it, and they'll just distribute it from the United States or something. And those are a little bit more expensive. Those are $39 on eBay. But on AliExpress,
you're saying that the AliExpress shit is dead now, though.
Just from the one seller that I got from, there are two sellers on AliExpress that are selling it. I'm not sure which seller is the one that is sending out cancellation notices. You'll probably have to dive deeper into like Dragon Ball SH Figure Arts USA or one of those other Dragon Ball SH Figure Arts groups on Facebook or something.
I know you ordered two. Just give me one.
I didn't order two. We'll see.
Real quick, Rick and Poncho, you might want to go onto eBay and type in King of the Hill figures. There's a Bobby for $81 thanks to Swaggy Spoder.
Yo, Rick, get on that. Rick's not even here. Yo, he's about to snooze and lose.
That's how fast he went out to get it.
Can you do a local pickup, please? I'm in my car right now. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Like, what do you guys think of these? Like, I know it's usually Rick and I that talk about these Dragon Ball figures, but like,
I've been like quietly keeping up with almost everything. I've had damn near every figure out of the line, except the only figure that I passed on was I guess that was the Anime Colors Vegeta. What was that? I passed on that. I passed on I think that's it. I think I have every other figure, or I've had it. I've sold a couple. I sold the first Trunks that we had. I sold one of the first Gokus.
Did you get the Dragon Shenron? You passed on that too, right?
No. I got that.
Oh,
I got you. I got you that shit, motherfucker.
I know you got me that. I don't know if you got yourself one.
No. Yeah, I got it at the same time. I got one for me at the same time.
Oh shit!
I got that, and yeah.
The Vegeta that you passed was the brown hair one, right? With like the weird color armor.
Yes, it was like the orangey blue armor, which was kind of weird. I didn't really care about that, but I passed on. I think the stuff that I passed on is the funky anime colored stuff.
Yeah, the repaints, the perfect colors, re-releases.
No, but I did get the Cell one.
Okay.
And I think I've had damn near every figure in the line. So quietly, but not. I haven't been doubling up on shit. I do want to double up on this Goku, and
for sure.
I still want to double up on Tien and Yamcha because I don't want to swap the expansion parts 70 times.
I get you. Yeah.
So yeah, I've been quietly, I actually just did a shot with some of the DBZ figures this weekend. I was shooting them for a real small segment for main course. So
I saw. Looks pretty good.
Yeah. So
That was funny.
I recently started I recently like put those parts on the Tien and Yamcha as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't even put them on yet either. Them shits are still in the box, but I haven't done it because I saw my man E's review, and he's one of those people that gets doubles and triples of all the fucking DBZ shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Yeah, you should get another one."
For sure.
And at first, I was like, "Nah, what the fuck you talking about? I'm not buying 2 of these shits." But it actually makes sense.
One to rock, one to stock.
Say it again.
One to rock, one to stock.
Word up. Word up.
Yeah, so for the especially with that Tien, because especially with the Yamcha, because he comes with two extra heads like in that pack, and you'll need 3 honestly if you really want to fuck with like the long haired version, which I believe is just based off of his Dragon Ball look.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. And maybe early Z look or whatever, but
I wonder if these shits are still available on BBTS.
I think Yamcha is still available, but he's going up. I think he's like 70 now. Or something.
Yeah, I was about to say Yamcha's resale is starting to slowly creep.
Yeah, he's coming up for sure. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's 64 on Big Bad Toy Store.
Oh, great!
Right
That's
now.
Perfect.
Shout out to Big Bad Toy Store, one of our sponsors here.
Get your big badass toys from Big Bad Toy Store.
Word up, and the Chartemis Prime voice.
Yeah. Hey, what is up, boys? No, sorry. Yeah, but I need to get another TN because GP Slot sells those white A-frames.
TN is sold out.
Oh shit, yeah, and the TN rocks a white shirt too, so I need to get another TN. I was messing with the putting that green shirt on TN for like maybe 5 straight real world minutes, and I was like, why is this so tight? Like I couldn't get it to work, and then I realized I was putting the torso through the arm slot. And I was like, oh shit, I'm an idiot. But it was like super hard to tell. Like,
welcome to parenting 101. So that's how it goes when you have a young child and you are a man and you're trying to dress the kid.
Crazy.
I remember this one time when Kendall was still in what do you call that shit? The shit that you rock across your chest. The carrier.
Yeah.
Yo, literally, it took me like I was here one day by myself, and Kendall's mom was going somewhere at the time. I don't know where she was, but I was here by myself trying to get her ready, and it took me literally like an hour to figure out how to put that shit on and go out of the house. Like when you're getting a kid ready and you got to get yourself ready and the kid ready and this and that, that's already a long process. But when you by yourself, it's kind of nuts. And it took me an hour. I got dressed, got her dressed, was making good time, and then I sweated myself to death trying to put her shit back on, and like it was just the most. I never forget that time. It was the most excruciating, like terrible parent moment ever. Like I was like literally profusely sweating, and like it was the worst. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's exactly what it felt like when I was putting on that TN part. So
yeah, shit was terrible. But yeah. So we still talking about these, or we got something else? I didn't realize that Rick had said that the hair was translucent too. Well, I heard him say that, but it didn't register until I saw the second picture too. Yeah.
Rick, real quick, while you were gone, there's a Bobby on eBay for 81 right now.
Oh man, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. In the box, right? I almost bought a Bobby once, but it wasn't in the box, and I need all the pieces to the fence.
That's true. The fence Build-A-Figure. God.
Yeah, the Build-A-Figure is the fucking fence they drink in front of.
Wait, that's what these new figures that you guys just showed? The statue figures?
No, that's the old line.
Oh, okay.
I real quick, I do want to share. Speaking of demonical fit, and the guy making the Ginyu, the demonical fit Ginyu, he posted this. Apparently, these are the head sculpts for the Ginyus. Hold on, I'll share it I'll actually screen share it real quick so you guys can see it too.
There was this, by the way, as part of what you just put in the chat.
Yeah, so that's I guess that's an early sculpt for Ultra Instinct Goku.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty tight. I wouldn't be surprised if they did a pack similar to this Goku and Vegeta pack, but instead of coming, it would still come with 2 hair sculpts and 6 faceplates, but I wouldn't be surprised if it would be the same sculpt, but one sculpt would be silver and one sculpt would be black, and then you get a set of 3 black faceplates and a set of 3 silver faceplates for Goku. I think that'd be the smartest move ever, period.
That would be fucking sick.
It'd be so good. And you can kind of tell, like, by the face right here. Maybe it's just because I work kind of with the software at work, but it's interesting to see, like, he definitely sculpted the hair on like a like maybe 3ds Max, or not 3ds Max, but like some sculpting program. But he like used some sort of scanning technology to scan this Goku head in. So it's
I don't think we can see your screen. It's still showing mine on the screen.
No, I'm pointing to your picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about the picture you have shared.
And you still, my bad.
Yeah, but so sharing this right here. So this right here is are the new Ginyu, is like a preview of how far along they are with the Ginyu, the Captain Ginyu figure. And I think this looks really good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good to me too.
It's interesting that like it looks like he's not going with face plates. It's just they're all just going to be separate heads, similar to Krillin.
Yeah, I was about to say he's doing the Krillin right now.
Of course.
Krillin was dope because he had those little things that would hold his head.
Yeah.
So that was really the little plastic inserts.
Mm-hmm.
That was sick.
So I mean, like, everybody is like clamoring for this Ginyu, me as well, and I think realistically at this point he probably won't be out for another month or maybe even 2 or 3 months. But as long as they keep on trickling out these like little updates, I'm totally fine. And especially like as far along as he's coming, like I think he's coming along pretty good.
Oh yeah, it looks good. And like I mean, as you could tell with these pictures, like it's probably painted, and he just didn't want to show it.
Could be, yeah. You're very
Black
right.
and white. No.
You're very right. Okay, I think that's really all the Dragon Ball news.
All right, so like we've been saying, SDCC is around the corner. We may see some more shit. Well, we guaranteed to see some shit this coming week. What else is on the docket? What's next?
We have bets. But is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we start doing bets?
Yes,
I was just about to ask the chat that if there's anything else that they got that we need to talk about.
I forgot to put it on the list, but I sent it to Fabio.
Oh shit, the Rick and Morty stuff.
Well, you know what? Let's
Morty.
Real quick, let's talk about the SDCC Marvel Legends Defenders box set, which nobody in the chat got, and I didn't get. But it looks like some of the reviewers got some from Hasbro. I just watched the Fuchsia's review, Robo's review of that box set. So if you guys in the chat and then check that out, then maybe you might want to check that out after this is done. But yeah, we were talking about that a little bit before we went live because I didn't get one, and I'm a little salty that they didn't send me one. But I don't know what happened.
Sounds like a short conversation, a long elevator ride to me.
Yeah, no doubt. So, but yeah, that was it. That's pretty much all I want to say. It's pretty much what you guys would expect, what we all expected it to be. No real surprises there, but I kind of feel like it was a little counterproductive, I guess, for them to send those out. I don't know. I don't know if it's working for or against them because it didn't seem like mad people were mad excited about that anyway. So it's like this confirmation might make it where it's like, people might not go for that shit now. So I don't know.
A lot of people hyping up Iron Fist as part of the set.
Well, I mean, for what it is, I guess it's cool for you to do some swaps and shit. I didn't see Robo do any real swaps though in the review like that. He didn't really explore that. I guess that's my thing. So hopefully that's what I'll be doing when I get mine. But shit.
Well, someone was saying earlier in the chat, like someone was saying that you could take the bubbles out. Fabio, that was you, right? You could take the bubbles out and you can use the actual subway, correct?
I was looking for Fuchsia's photo review to see if they had any pictures of it, but you're gonna have to just take a still from the video.
Yeah, I think it was so fresh that they didn't even get a chance to like take photos and all of that yet. Like,
crazy. So like, are the for those of you who or like haven't seen it yet, like the packaging it comes in is like a subway train, the interior of a subway train.
A subway car, car, yeah.
Car, yeah. And like so yeah, Fabio's sharing it right now. So shit, yeah, so it's actually like 3-dimensional and like the seats come out and everything. That's crazy.
I mean, it's all, paper. It's all cardboard and stuff, so you got to be delicate with it. But it does look good. I mean, it's got a lot of little Easter eggs in there from what I saw in the review, like all the advertisements on the top part right here that you can't really see. It's all relevant stuff.
I know it makes the packaging look brighter, but I really wish that all the seats were one color.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like this just looks like big top circus seats.
Well, to be honest, in New York City, we still do have cars that are like that with the multicolored seats. It's like 3 colors, so yeah, it's similar to that.
The train that goes to Coney Island.
They're older trains, but they're still running. So yeah, my early train in the morning on the way to work is one of these every single time, which sucks.
It's an older model, sir, but it checks out.
Because these suck because it's like the way they're it's funny, the way they're sculpted, it's like individual seats like that as opposed to like the long ass bench for the newer models. So it's like you always find somebody that shouldn't be squeezing in, trying to squeeze their ass into one of these fucking seats in between you, training me out.
Putting the squeeze on them.
That's probably why they got rid of the individual seats like that, because it's like
definitely, because it's so uncomfortable.
This PC culture run amok. Everybody.
His arm was touching mine.
All right, let's go back to the chat. See what. Let's see. Oh, you know what we should talk about? Todd's Black Panther wave news. How can we forget about that?
Watch the video.
You guys watch Todd's video?
Watch it.
Yeah, I watched it.
Thankfully, there's nothing we can spill other than there's one coming.
Well, I mean, a bunch of pictures popped up. I guess we'll be getting Man Ape. I don't know if they're gonna name him that in the package, but I guess that is a bunch of rumored stuff basically for the Black Panther wave.
Which we're going to see in a couple of days at the
well,
con.
yeah, probably. Yeah, we'll probably see at the con. So they'll be continuing on with some Black Panther legends, which is great. I've been sitting here all of this time actually waiting to get my Dora Milaje army together. I still didn't get my my heads, all of my custom heads, man. I've been waiting all this time.
Didn't people get them a long time ago?
I don't know if anybody else. Well, I had mine sent directly to my man Alex, who was going to paint them for me. So, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that everybody who ordered them from Glassman got them, but I was having them painted, and it's just been a while. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and looking forward to more Black Panther figures for sure. What was the other news in that video? It was something else before that.
Second retro wave.
Right. So yeah, we're supposed to be getting another vintage wave of Marvel Legends, and
which
I think
Todd, I guess, confirmed the assortment of in his video.
Yeah, it was Wasp,
Ant-Man, Black Panther, Vision, Scarlet Spidey, and Hawkeye.
Scarlet Spidey was really weird.
A freaking classic Hawkeye. Excellent. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not on the freaking, what's the name, Buck?
The same old one that they've used, the Bucky with the...
Yeah.
It will be. Sorry, just getting that disappointment out of the way early. And then, yeah, the Black Panther wave. Now, this one, Todd kind of had to tiptoe a little bit because he didn't want to give up his source. As everybody who's listening should just go watch the video. But just to quickly recap, he couldn't really say the exact assortment per se, but he did show a lot of relevant images. So we've got some like comic Black Panther. There might be some other movie figures included here. Got some M'Baku action, but we don't know if that's comic or movie. Wouldn't be surprised if they go movie. We got a comic Killmonger, perhaps, or it could be a movie Commando Killmonger.
Oh, hell yeah, with that big lion's mask.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Right, and then a Claw could be from the movie. It could be another, maybe a re-release of the 2-pack one. I'm hoping for a movie on that one too. Andy Serkis, be awesome.
Man, you know damn well that they had no plans for a second wave, and then the popularity hit, and they were like, "Let's do it."
Well, I'll tell you what. If they did Andy Serkis Claw, that would be cool because we would have another option for plain clothes. Yeah. So.
And easy arm swaps. If he
right.
has like a mechanical arm, that's easy to swap.
And we also have T'Chaka, Black Panther's father. We don't know what version exactly.
Oh man, that better be comic version. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I do like that Hot Toys one that we talked about last week.
Yeah, that one.
That design is awesome. And then some sort of vibranium enhanced Black Panther could be like a purple version of his movie suit.
Give us a fully translucent purple Panther.
Ooh, that'd be sweet.
We'll take it.
And then interestingly, Storm is part of this assortment, apparently.
Hell yeah.
Now
Please,
we know
no more Mohawks.
We know that's a comic connection right there, so it'll probably be a comic version of Storm, obviously.
Right, but I wonder what version. We echoing. Somebody's got something open, but I wonder what version of Storm that will be. We just got the '80s version that nobody really wanted in the Apocalypse wave. Maybe we'll get the classic sort of '80s look for her.
Yeah, maybe we'll get like her like that. There we go. That's what I was gonna say right there. Like when she's wearing like the royal clothes with like.
I didn't even think about that. I was thinking more like X-Men related costumes, but yeah, this would actually make more sense.
I mean, the hope is X-Men, but if we got this, I wouldn't be too upset just because it does look good. I don't imagine if we do get this version, we're gonna get rings on the neck. You're going for that extension look. She wants to look like the Greys.
Jesus Christ.
They're out there.
They're out there. The truth is out there.
Damn, that M'Baku is insane.
Yeah, I could see them doing another version of Killmonger too, since we're already going to get one in that 2-pack.
This version that's on screen right now, like in his like tactical gear, there's no figure planned for that version, is there?
Well, we don't know. It's all.
I really hope it is because like there's no one else that made that version of him.
No one's made that.
Mini Mates.
Oh man.
True.
You mean the people that painted that version on a block?
Don't shit on Mini Mates. They have done more costumes and more characters than any fucking line ever.
I love me some mates, and I'm not talking about friends and British. I like mini mates, but come on. They got a real figure out there.
Oh, Rick. Hot takes.
I mean, the fact that we didn't get it with Hot Toys was just soul crushing.
Why would you need a Sentinel head and freaking of that?
Just to preserve the integrity of the set. Stupid, yeah. Makes a lot of sense. Why is that in a vat?
That was weird. What the fuck is this?
Just images from Todd's video.
Yeah, why are his eyes like that?
Look me in my eyes.
Normal image. Could be some kind of vibranium enhanced Black Panther. It could be a comic version of this. Who knows?
He looked heartbroken.
Heartbroken.
Whoa, hey, what if we got a Build-A-Figure of the Panther shit like that?
Crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty nuts, right?
Easy way to reuse the Hulkbuster mold.
Pretty much, yeah. That's it.
Or the Mandroid.
Or the Mandroid, yeah.
That sounds so cheap and
I would rather it be the Hulkbuster mold, if anything, but I don't necessarily want that. I think most people probably want a Man-Ape or some other bigger... you know what? This would be a perfect opportunity for them to give us a comic-based Cull Obsidian.
Oh, yeah, that would be sick.
And they could, if they would start rounding out the comic-based Black Order, that would be dope.
Yeah, he did talk about that.
Did he?
Yep. This is
in the video?
Video, yeah.
Oh, I saw the video. I don't remember that. Okay.
Don't ever underestimate Todd.
Actually, yeah, he did mention that. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Leggy Spoder wanted to point that out as well. Shuri was also mentioned in this video, so she's a possibility. Could be a movie version, which I'd be down for.
Yeah, I could see that. We already got a comic-based one, so.
Yeah, I don't want another comic one. Let's get the movie going.
So yeah, Black Order.
Oh man, what if we get a T'Challa with the sandals so we can get that what are those scene?
Hell yeah.
Sandal scene.
Oh shit, that'd be hilarious actually.
Give me that sandal scene, man.
Yeah, Brian Carter's got it right. A comic book man-ape would be insanely easy to do on the Sasquatch body.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, word.
Damn. Man, somewhere in the distance, David Walton is like, I told you. Because I kept telling him, like, man, there's not going to be nothing for that mold. And he's like, just watch, Hasbro will find a way.
Yeah, that actually makes perfect sense. I think he's spot on with that. I think that's exactly what we're going to see. That makes perfect sense. And, yo, the fucking Sasquatch is such a nice-ass figure, yo. He's so nice, man. The only thing that I wish is that he had some with 2 fists or 2 open hands and shit. That's the only thing I want on that figure. But the figure is really nice. If you passed up on that bath, you're bugging.
I completely agree. It's a super underrated bath. It is really, really nice.
That's how I feel about those baths. Like, I wish they would come with different hand options.
Yeah, man. Also Doom. Yeah, maybe we'll get a Doom in the Black Panther wave.
Yeah, speaking of Doom real quick, one of my good friends, Marcus Cripps, he's like just getting into like he's like getting super in heavy with comics, and he's reading like the original Infinity War stuff, and like he was just he came up to me. He doesn't really know a lot about comics, but like he's getting there, and he was like, yo, is Doctor Doom like a cool guy? Is he like important? And like, you know, very like he just doesn't know. And like I never have more fun than explaining to everybody how fucking awesome Doom is.
Yeah. Or just in general, explain it to somebody who's totally naive about some comic shit or something that you know about. Yeah, that feeling is
yeah,
great.
And it was awesome like watching like his expression change, like the more and more slowly he realized, like, yo, Doom is crazy.
Yeah, he's nuts.
Are you referring to the real Marcus Cripps?
Of course, the real Marcus Cripps.
The real Marcus Cripps.
Guy's the man. So, Marcus, if you're out there, put the Doom comics down and listen to this podcast.
Yeah, wait till he reads this most recent Secret Wars.
Yeah, I told him about that scene. It's
that whole that whole Doom World shit was fucking amazing too.
Awesome. So good. But yeah, I'd love just an updated Doom. Would be great.
Man, how about when Iron Man and Doctor Doom went back in time to King Arthur times?
I don't remember that.
Doom Quest, nobody? Okay.
Shit.
That sounds dope.
Yeah.
Egg on our face. Damn.
I vaguely remember that.
The classic.
All right.
Well, that is some information from Todd's video. Basically, here's the assortment for the vintage wave that he's speculated on. And he did a lot of classic images because, of course, the retro wave kind of has a classic feel to it. And that's why Scarlet Spidey doesn't really make sense.
I cannot believe Scarlet Spidey is in this wave. That just makes no sense.
Well, it might just be the same Scarlet Spidey that we got with something added on, some different unmasked head or something like that, or it could be
Riley head sculpt,
or it could be
use that for a Peter Parker.
You know what? It could be the version of Kane that looks like that old video game that was out. What the fuck was the name? Soul Reaver. Was it Soul Reaver? No. Was it? Is that it? I don't know. But it could be that version, the first appearance of
You're talking Legacy of Kane?
Maybe that's what it is.
That's a completely different Kane, but yeah. It's like entirely different.
I was like, he cannot be thinking about.
You're talking about the wrestler Kane?
Show me an image.
Legacy of Kane. Hold on.
Man, somebody put up a picture of Kane the wrestler.
Legacy of Kane, Soul Reaver.
Here we go. This is Soul Reaver right here.
That's Soul Reaver. Yeah. Okay. All right. Definitely not Soul Reaver.
Let me get a Marvel Legends of this Soul Reaver real quick. I would buy it for sure.
I want him in his original 616 uniform. I will accept no other costume for him.
Who's the character you're referring to, Bug?
I'm going to show you the Kane that I think we I think that we might get. But
I mean, I know they need to have a Spider-Man in every wave. Sure, I'll give you that. But come on, they could have given us a black suit like re-release, or
I mean, one of the characters.
They're saving that for Venom.
One of the characters most known for this line back in the day was Doctor Doom.
That's true.
There we go.
That should have been the first thing he did.
They might do something crazy and do this, or they'll just re-release the same.
Well, yeah, that's the cane that John Papa Sergio loves.
Yeah, that cane looks suspiciously similar to this cane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We just blew this case wide open, boys.
What happened? Wait, what happened? I can't
These canes just look very similar. Like, I never noticed. Like, the Spider-Man cane and the Soul and Legacy of cane, they just... Very similar. Interesting.
You want me to blow your mind even more, Poncho? That version of Kane also has a messed up face and long flowing hair like a certain wrestler named Kane.
Oh, shit. It's all connected.
He might be related to a certain Undertaker.
Oh, God. The Big Red Machine.
Oh, he's his brother. He's here to kill him.
Is that Kane? That's gotta be Kane.
Oh, my God. He's here for blood.
Okay, well, I'm excited for Classic Vision because that's that's awesome.
Yeah.
Black Panther. I bet he'll come with a cape.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Well, they actually given us some great ammo to get a nice classic old school Avengers going here. Look at that, we got five Avengers right here. Actually,
be the first classic Wasp and Ant-Man. Well.
Yeah, we've never gotten a classic Wasp or Ant-Man ever. Never a comic version.
Not from Hasbro. Not from Hasbro.
Not from Hasbro.
So yeah, I know a classic Vision has been long overdue. So this should be really interesting. I hope that they do something different with this, and it's not just like, well, they're not. They're going to be repaints.
Not to interrupt, but the stars are aligning right now. I was just informed in the chat by that wrestling hound that Kane is literally wrestling right now.
Right.
This is a sign from up above, man.
Oh, shit, what does it all mean?
We are running in direct competition with WWE Extreme Rules.
Extreme Rules.
Where Team Hell No, Daniel Bryan and Kane are taking on the Bludgeon Brothers for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships.
Dear God. Is there going to be a new champion crowned tonight?
You know what? I was thinking about it, and I think the Bludgeon Brothers are just on too big of a tear right now. There's really no stopping them. They're huge. How can a small man like Daniel Bryan, can he get it together and collaborate with Kane to get it done? I don't think so.
Oh my God, you're raising a lot of important questions right now, Bob.
With their history? I don't know.
So great. This is the best podcast on the internet right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've covered everything from pop culture in this one.
Oh, I see that Poncho's looking at Venom. Yeah, we did get a first look at Venom, or another look, I should say, at Venom from the movie with Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up a picture. I figure we can like blitz through this and then that Rick and Morty stuff, and then
I really hate Tom Hardy's acting that we've seen so far for this movie. It's like
I hate the trailer, the acting, the
bungling idiot Venom. Like I don't like it.
I don't want the symbiote to hurt you. Ah!
What's so funny is that this looks exactly like that other movie that's out. I think it's called Upgrade, with a guy that looks exactly like Tom Hardy.
For sure.
But his movie looks better than this.
This is like the Inception episode right here. This is crazy.
All right, so I mean, what do you guys think of like this new like Venom image they posted? Like, do you feel better?
I couldn't stop laughing because he literally looks like a girl just showed him her titties.
Yeah, he looks like this is like classic meme material. Like,
dude, I was just gonna say this looks exactly like this one meme I'm gonna pull up.
Of course, please pull it up because we're thinking of the exact same thing.
While you're pulling up the meme, somebody, John Papa Sergio posted that vintage wave is almost a full West Coast Avengers.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Word.
Yeah, should have been a fucking what's the name of Iron Man when he's in the West Coast? Silver Centurion.
We need we need a Silver Centurion armor, and we need a classic Mockingbird.
Let's do it. Oh, here we go.
There's your Venom right there.
Kind of looks like, yeah.
A little bit.
Harriet the Sauce Man.
It's a little bit. What do you?
The fuck?
X-Men's not the only thing that's uncanny.
That's true.
Shit. Yo, that's retarded.
Yeah.
Here's a good variation here.
Oh my god.
We need some helicopters, some Apaches with guys rappelling in.
He's got the gun on his back.
Take the oil off that pan, swoop in. Anyway.
Crazy. I think this Venom looks so goofy.
Oh man, he looks so weird.
This is like, I don't know, if you were to like put Hot Topic and Spencer's Gifts into like a bowl of water and just let it reduce to its natural, like, most pungent form, this is like prime. This is it. This is like gonna be on every Hot Topic shirt. Like, it's
a girl on AIM sent him a kiss face, and he replied with raw XD immediately.
Yeah, for sure. It looks so stupid. And so somebody pointed out as well, like, that like, even though you have like right here, you see like he has like the white veins and shit everywhere. Like, there's no way he's gonna have that spider symbol on him for the entire movie.
No, and it's like they're purposely not showing you the chest.
And you know what? He's not gonna he's not gonna appear like this, but probably one fucking time anyway.
Yeah, there was a leaked script. There's a leaked script a while ago, whether it's true or not. But like, in that script, it says that he's Venom for like maybe the last 15 minutes of the movie.
There you have it. So,
which isn't surprising at all.
This entire time, the raw XD is gonna come out. Ah!
He's just gonna have shit coming out of his arms the entire movie.
The zippers on my long pants are all opening.
Yeah, I used to wear those long ass pants in high school. It was crazy. And I honestly think like the first image they showed was like way cooler than this. Like, this just looks
a goof.
I mean, it looks like Todd McFarlane's original Venom, I guess.
That's the face your older uncle makes when you show up to the family party with a hot girl.
Where you been hiding her?
Or when it's been a few years since your uncle seen you and you are the hot girl now.
Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Jesus Christ.
It's a progressive podcast. And hey, that's what it is. That's what it is, man. It's all good.
Not a girl, not yet a woman.
Jesus.
So wiggity swooty.
Yeah, coming from the movie, exactly. Literally about to say the exact same thing.
No.
Yeah, so that's Venom.
I guess they're going for a very dark take on this Venom.
Shit.
Oh.
It's pretty bad. So you have the Rick and Morty figures pulled up, right, Fabio?
Yeah, I did just now.
Yeah, that is so random. They never announced anything, and they just randomly showed up at one comic shop.
Real quick, I wanted to bring this up. This is from the company that's doing that Hank Hill. This is a couple of their DuckTales.
I just saw somebody post a picture of these on Instagram yesterday.
It's funny. It's funny you say that, Book. I just saw the same picture. It showed Launchpad McQuack with his big ass plane, and it showed like a bunch of the villains from the show. It's crazy. What a coincidence.
This is from Reddit. I didn't find any other images, so I'm going to keep looking.
Oh, man, I wish I would know where those fucking images are now. I just kept looking at them like, do people really care about DuckTales? And I just passed them off. And
here's the Rick and Morty's, which I know nothing about, so.
Yeah, there's fucking Scary Terry, bitch.
Dude, that is like the premier figure in this line.
Yeah, fucking Scary Terry, bitch.
If there is any one joke that's ever gonna survive from this show, it's gonna be Scary Terry, bitch.
Oh, no question.
Like, the simplicity of just adding the word bitch. It's just so like, oh my god, it's so great. I'm so glad that like Pickle Rick was the thing that got played out versus Scary Terry bitch, because I genuinely love Scary Terry bitch.
Yeah, nobody clinged to it. I thought it was going to be a really big joke from the series, but it didn't end up being one. It made it better that so nobody cared about Scary Terry bitch.
Yeah, I know nothing about Rick and Morty. I don't really watch it, but Scary Terry bitch is like something I've heard about and do enjoy.
You don't watch Rick and Morty?
I do not.
You're not smart enough.
Oh man, I'm gonna give you like the long Reddit speech of why you're a fool.
That's surprising. I'm thinking Fabio would be on some shit like that.
I probably would because I love
Seems
Futurama.
like it's up your alley, actually.
Yeah, it's really well written too.
Season 1 and 2 are.
Just
season 1 and 2 are. Season 3 was Justin drinking too much and nobody telling him to stop.
It's one of those shows that you'll love or you'll hate, though. Like either you'll just be like, I'm over this shit. I don't get it. I don't like it, or whatever. Or you'll be like, oh, this is really intelligent.
Well, speaking of the Pickle Rick thing getting played out, that's kind of what turned me away from the show.
Of course. Who
Yeah,
what normal human being wouldn't be turned off by
Cancer
Pickle
is the way
Rick?
the community just ran away with that. Just
Yeah,
toxic as hell.
even one of the creators was just like, man, season 3 was a nightmare. It took so long to make it because they were literally arguing the entire time that it was getting done, and they just got renewed for like the biggest contract I think Adult Swim has ever done.
Really?
And 9 seasons, 9 more seasons,
Yeah,
right?
Not 9 seasons. Renewal.
Crazy.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. It is, I believe, the biggest even probably Cartoon Network has ever done.
That's a long time out for a fucking animated show.
Yeah, and it's not like 9 seasons including the first 3. This is literally 9 new seasons, so we're guaranteed 12 seasons of this shit.
Wow.
No.
My goodness.
Whoever's working on this show, they're going to be, after those 9 seasons, they're going to be...
Yeah, they're going to be done. They're going
to be on drugs.
This guy's never going to want to see a pickle again in his fucking life.
If they weren't on drugs before,
fucking pickles in the office rule.
They'll be on drugs after that shit. That's for sure.
I don't know why certain companies are really obsessed with Plug Suit Morty and Plug Suit Rick. They were literally like that for like 5 minutes in
5
one
minutes.
episode.
They're cool suits,
And it
though.
wasn't even a popular episode. Like I don't know why they like every toy line that's made for this series always has Plug Suit toys. I don't get it. The Summer is cool. The Squanchy is unexpected, which was nice, and fucking Build-A-Figure Crumbopulous Michael.
Best.
Yeah, everybody's gonna want to army build Crumbopulous Michael.
Yeah, Swiggy Spoder was asking about that. So yeah.
Yeah, so
you're correct.
I mean, I guess it's cool that we have a Summer. The cat, I always forget, like Squanchy. Like I don't care. I don't
Yeah,
like
he inserts Squanch at random in his sentence.
I mean, that's exactly why he comes with the biggest Build-A-Figure piece.
Of course, yeah.
These guys know what they're doing. I don't really know why they made the figure, not just because I mean he's like a slightly popular character, but I just don't understand because he's so big. Squanchy is like the size of Summer's leg.
Well, so dumb. Mr. Poopy Butthole was pretty big too, was he not?
Yeah, Mr. Poopy Butthole was. You can kind of write it off with his big ass hat.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's so stupid that we're literally having a conversation about a character named Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Stupid.
And I know, Fabio, this is not sounding better as a recommendation for you to watch, but Mr. Poopy Butthole is a good character.
It's great. He's actually
compellingly written.
Very well written.
Very well written, complex show. Fabio has a character that's really well written as well, named Mr. Poopy Butthole. It's just like I said. This writer, the guy that created this series, he just kind of says shit, and people in the office find it so funny that they put it in shows. So like a lot of his sayings are just random things he just fucking made up on the fly, and everybody found hilarious, and they just put it in the show.
I mean, I don't know how trashy it is to say this, but when I went to San Diego last year, my buddy that let me borrow the pass, whatever area he was working in, Justin Roiland came by later that night, just when they were getting ready to pack up, and he was with some like hot girl, just piece of arm candy around him, and she looked just drugged out, apparently, according to my friend. My friend didn't really like get to talk to Justin; he was a little intimidated, but he was just kind of like keeping this girl like around, and I don't know. It was.
Oh, that girl is his girlfriend, and just like Justin, they're both insane drunks.
Right.
Yeah, she wasn't. I've met Justin Roiland and that girl at an elevator inside of a hotel in Comic-Con, and as they were leaving the elevator, I just rushed out and I was like, "Hey man, can I take a picture with you?" He's like, "Hell yeah!" And I took a picture with him, and like the girl was like, "Oh man," is like I kind of thought it was weird he didn't notice who you were. He's like, "Yeah, I thought I wasn't fucking famous." And they kept it moving, and I remember thinking the exact same thing as you. Wow, that girl is insanely hot, and 2, she looks super drunk.
I'll tell you what, Rick, you are 2 for 2 on these celebrity interactions.
Yeah, that it was. I still have the picture of it. It's really funny. He was super drunk, and yeah, that's like a problem that this creator has. Is he's a very heavy drinker.
But I guess that's what is reflected in the character, from what I hear.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Yeah, Rick is just as big of a drunk.
Somebody wants us to talk about this new Broly design, so let's get to that.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, why not?
Whoa, let's go. Ah, fuck.
Wait, new Broly design from what show?
Furry skirt. Who dis?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there it is. This is my genuine first reaction. All right.
Here we go.
He looks fine.
What the fuck is that, though, bro?
Yo, is that him?
Yep, that's fucking him.
Fuck out of here. This is great. This is the best thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. Yo, that is crazy.
So, all right. So this is before he busts out of the armor and shit.
That's nuts. You know, so
yeah. What era is this supposed to be in?
Yeah, let's take a deep dive. So this is new Frieza Federation armor. So in Revival of F, you saw his new crew wearing this kind of like rounded off armor like here. It's not like a full like shoulder plate. It's like kind of cut off. So like it's very interesting that he's wearing this right now. So very interesting.
The bells are going off, my boy.
Interesting. Holy shit. Yeah, it's nuts that he's wearing such new armor. Because supposedly this new movie is going to be taking place across a lot of different eras, a lot of different timelines. Because it's supposed to focus on just the, what do you call it? Just like the Saiyan history and stuff like that. So there were talks very early on that it was going to talk about the first Super Saiyan God, whose name was revealed to be Yamoshi. And people were speculating from the first trailer that was Yamoshi in the trailer, and somehow he was like evil or some shit like that. But now it's pretty much all but confirmed that the character that you see kind of off screen in the new trailer is Broly. He's wearing the same shit. But yeah, dude.
And I mean, this may seem stupid.
I'm not feeling that fucking furry tied up terry cloth shit. What is that?
But I get that the fur look itself could look cool, but why is it got to be like lime green? Like, what weird animal did he skin to get a lime green fur?
I mean, there's a lot of dinosaurs that they consume on this show that just roam the earth. So
dinosaurs have feathers.
It's not too crazy.
No, it is crazy.
What's crazy is that we're gonna have a scene where like this armor is like very well known in like the Dragon Ball lore to be armor that form fits no matter your size. This son of a bitch gets so strong he bursts out of something that's supposed to be impossible to burst out of because it's supposed to form fit to you. Pretty nuts.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so, I don't like that fucking fur shit though, bro. What the fuck is that? It's weird.
I mean, I don't know, like so Broly that we know right now, like he has like some shit around his waist too, but it's like just cloth. It's not fur. I think it, speculatively, like it makes more sense for like a barbaric person like Broly, like maybe this version of Broly, so like in the original story, he's like, he's cast aside from everybody. Like he's just like, he's an outcast. Like they just threw him away. He's not part of society or anything.
But for some reason he's in royal garb.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And Paragus, his father, is confirmed to be in the new movie too. So in the original movie, King Vegeta like banned Paragus and Broly to go live off on some crazy uninhabited planet. He wanted them as far away from like Prince Vegeta as possible. So it kind of makes more sense that he's wearing fur because this is some like wild animal that he just killed and skinned by himself, and he's wearing that shit. But then again, why would he have armor and why would he have spandex? So like, I don't know. It's just super weird.
What trips me out is that it's the same color as the Super Saiyan hair. So like, did he kill a Super Saiyan animal?
Shut up.
I'm just saying this to be such a butt face.
It's weird. Like he looks like Broly, like his legendary Super Saiyan form right now. That is as close to Broly as I think that they could possibly get with still trying to update him, like with the scars and stuff. That's weird and new, but whatever.
His legs not being insanely big is a nice change.
Yeah, he's recognizable as Broly. what I'm super excited for is just his regular form. His regular form looks nothing like his normal regular form. I think that's super tight. I think that looks really cool. That's a much better welcomed change to Broly because
that looks dope, but I still just take the green shit off.
Was that like a sculpture figure?
That looks like S sculptures for sure.
Yeah.
Sweet necklace too, bro.
Interesting. Yo, that could be, instead of having that headband, that could be like the device that Paragus uses to control his energy. Instead of a headband, it's like a necklace.
Poncho, you son of a bitch.
All right, here. This is for you, Poncho, from Pulpo L in the chat. The fur is the fur from a berserk great ape he defeated and uses it as a trophy.
That's unreal. Where are you getting this information?
Yeah, where are you getting this information from? Share it.
Please cite your sources, would you?
It's probably on Twitter. It's probably all just happened right now.
Pulpo L in the chat.
Pulpo
L. Shout out to you, man.
I was gonna say if he has a play on Mr. Popo, he's already the greatest commenter.
Pulpo, like octopus in Spanish.
Oh,
very interesting. Yo, thank you to whoever brought this to attention in chat. That's crazy.
Yeah, thank you for bringing it to attention and telling us.
It was actually him that brought it to our attention. So
Pulpo, you're the man.
Pulpo is the MVP right now.
Maybe his favorite candy is that.
Where's this picture from? Is it from early? No, they're not setting up in San Diego just yet, right? Usually,
no. Dallas shared this 2020.
Okay.
Interesting. There was a sticker sheet that leaked a little bit, like a day or so ago, that had a very low resolution image of that Broly on the left.
Yeah, I remember that sticker leak. I thought it was you that posted it or somebody else.
Me, unfortunately.
It was like very fuzzy. Maybe it was like one of the DBZ America, whatever.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, that looks super cool. December 19th is when it comes out. Literally everywhere else on the planet except for the United States, because it comes out a month later because they want to dub it here. So it's
because they really want Sean to channel his inner Goku.
Yeah, that looks sick. That looks really cool.
That's a good, genuine first reaction right there.
I'm pretty excited. Yeah, I'm with you, Boog. Like the change to his garb is a little jarring, but I think overall, I think it's a good move that he's still very he's very recognizable as Broly. Like you look at that dude, and you're like, oh shit, that's Broly.
Yeah, it is different, but it does make sense.
It does. The fur from a berserk great ape he defeated and used it as a trophy. That's so interesting. So like,
Pulpo said he's just speculating on that. He said it's
oh my god, that would have been so sick.
Well, Cerrone Games agrees because the great ape is apparently a yellowish green color.
Oh wow!
Which great ape though? Like great apes are like they're brown. They're brown guys.
Whatever. Maybe there's some footage out there somewhere too.
We're getting to the real.
I know we're
meat.
We're getting into the nitty and the gritty.
This is crazy.
Prime cuts.
This is nuts. Let's get on topic real quick before.
Yeah, I think we can move into our bets segment now, huh?
Yeah, do you guys want to do some bets?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Nice. So, some quick background, I guess. If anybody watches Easy Allies, formerly known as Game Trailers, they do every E3, they do a betting special where they just make like some speculative bets, some like really what do you call it? Some bets that make sense, and then some off the wall bets. It's just a fun way to speculate stuff coming out for E3. In this case, SDCC. So I'm going to read off a couple of bets, quick fire. We're going to be taking score for these bets, and then we'll go over them next week too. And I guess whoever wins, we'll figure it out down the road. But all
right. Well, let's get some ground rules. So who's writing all this down?
So I have everything. I have everything written down.
Okay.
I think whoever wins gets to bring up whatever fucking topic they want on the next show after that.
Yeah, I guess so. Like if
it's gonna be the NECA special.
Yeah.
No, don't let him win. Todd is gonna protest.
There's a lot of stake. A lot of stake. Okay, so I have a couple up.
Just a quick question: by like how correct, say we're trying to guess the number of things that are revealed. Are we going by like Price is Right rules, where it's like closest without going over?
I think we're just gonna do closest. I don't want to do the going over thing just because I think that's a little that opens up the range for I think there'll be 6 and the next person is 7. So like I don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, well fuck you, Poncho. It's gonna be
So you want to have a definite winner, okay?
Yeah, so I guess just closest. I'm gonna make these fonts a little bit bigger so everybody can read. And people in chat, if you wanna throw out some bets too, based on using these as kind of a guideline, if you want to throw out some fun bets, if they're cool, we'll include them as well.
Right. If you want to make like a separate column for people in the chat in case they want to check back in later.
Yeah, for sure.
And then if they have their own bets to suggest,
maybe we could do something for the people in the chat. I can't reveal what it would be for you as like a little prize, but we got something cooking specifically specifically to get kicked off during SDCC. So maybe we could do something for the people that's in the chat right now, though. Only the people that's on this episode, though.
Damn.
If we take the tally from them, is what I'm saying.
Interesting.
Yeah, because
we can do we can do like a chat replay or something like that and figure it out. I don't know. If you guys have cool bets, post them in the chat. We'll go. So I have like a nice.
Bets, just to clarify, we mean like expectations for SDCC.
Right. Yeah, you're not actually betting any money.
Yeah. No, of course not.
Right.
Let's see. So the first one is, on what day do you guys think the Mezco Batman Beyond exclusive will sell out?
That actually goes with somebody's question that they had earlier, that he can't get to SDCC until Saturday, and if you screw it on Punisher, I would say yes on that.
Oh yeah,
by Saturday you'll probably still have Batman though.
Nah. First day for everything. That's
first day for everything.
Preview night, baby. Preview night.
Preview night. Yeah, preview night. Yeah,
do you think Wednesday?
I think Wednesday night. Nobody's going to get a chance to get any of the Mezco exclusives after Wednesday. Mezco is not. They're not fucking with the fans. Like, they're just not like. This is what they did at New York Comic Con last year. Said that they would allot a certain amount for each days, and they didn't do that. First day, they put everything out. It was a done deal. That was it. After the first day, they're not. They don't seem like they have the patience for the bullshit. They're just trying to sell through their shit, and that's it.
I do honestly believe that they went into the con and were like, you know what? Let's do allotment every day. And then they saw the line and they saw how much they were selling. And like any person that owns a business, they're like, fuck, look at all this money. And just ended up selling whatever, Because
I mean, in a situation like that, you can pace yourself. You're going to make the money regardless. You already know what it's like. You already see what's happening on a secondary market with your shit. You know what's going on. You know you're going to make your bread. So at least be somewhat, or appear to have the appearance that you care about the fucking fans, and put a little bit out each day, but they're not doing that. Preview night, it's a wrap.
Preview night.
And Rick, you think preview night too?
Yeah, I think preview night.
I'm gonna say Thursday night just to be different. I'm gonna say that they're gonna save it just to at least get the actual con goers and not just the preview night people.
I think Thursday is,
and not to mention that they already sold a bunch of those shits and sold out already online too. So they already know what they already know that people really want this shit. So
ticket item.
Man, if their website crashed, can you imagine their line?
Crazy.
Their line's gonna crash. Their booth is just gonna fall over, everything's gonna crack on the floor.
That shit cracked at the door.
Yeah, I'm with you a little bit, Fabio. Like, I understand where you guys are coming from, where they'll just sell through their entire allotment. Like, but I think if they show any sort of like resistance or like self-control, they'll be all like, okay, well, we're getting pretty low. We don't want to sell them all out the first day, so they'll save a little bit through Thursday, and when they realize they're getting so low on Thursday, they're gonna be like, you know what, fuck it, just sell them all. I want to make this money like right now. So I think they'll have enough patience to hold off for one day and one day only. That's why I think Thursday as well.
Okay.
Nice. This next one, how many new legends will be revealed?
Oh, okay.
Now, all right, we got to be more specific about this, because when we say reveal, do you mean that shit that they're going to show in the case, or just reveals in general throughout the rest of 2018 and 2019?
On the show floor, like, I mean,
It's
Because
hard.
you know what they normally do as far as the show floor goes is they put out shit. First day they'll have out a bunch of shit that's out in stores right now. So they'll have the Spider Build-A-Figure wave on display. They'll have the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave on display. You know, they'll have all of that shit out. They'll have all the shit that we already know about on
Yeah,
preview
like
night.
the Thing and the Silver Surfer, that'll all be out there.
On preview night, they may have one thing that we was rumored or whatever, one thing that we've never actually saw. They may have one thing out on preview night that we never saw.
That's what I'm talking about. Something that they haven't talked about.
Right,
something
new.
that hasn't been revealed, like brand spanking new figure that we have nothing. Like speculation is one thing. Like if like maybe something that was talked about in Todd's video is out on the show floor, then that counts. But like something we haven't seen a mold for or anything, and this can go with like announcements they make throughout the week too. It doesn't have to just be on the show floor. Like if they have like a panel or something and they talk about something in the panel and that news breaks, that counts as well.
All right. Well, we know for sure, like I said, that they put out at least one new thing a day every day actually.
Until the panel.
Right. Well, even at the panel though, whatever they show that's like one of the big Build-A-Figure reveals or some shit like that, they usually put it out after the panel is over, and that'll be out on. And then maybe even on Sunday they put out some shit too that they talked about at the panel.
What if they show in that slideshow in progress sculpts of stuff that they're not going to put out? Does that count as a reveal?
That does.
When you
count.
say that, okay.
Hold on. So I'll just put by the end of SDCC, how many new legends will be revealed by the end of SDCC? I guess, and that includes.
It'll be specific. Let's try to guess by like waves, like how many new waves, how many like maybe riders. Like try to subset it by lines, I guess.
Yeah, I just have to do a number.
Yeah,
because you know what you're gonna mess up in is that a lot of these times, and you look back and you'll see that they sometimes they do it on purpose. They only show you 6 figures from a brand new wave, and they'll always leave like the 7th one, or like 2 waves that they reveal will have a 7th one that they never showed for whatever reason.
Or if it's a split wave with movie figures, they don't show the movie figures.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I'm just gonna go by number, because when we break down.
Right. But as you come up with your number, kind of like mentally count it. Like
that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm like, okay, they'll show 1 7-figure wave plus the BAF, so that's 8, and then I think they'll do 1 6-figure wave with the BAF, that's 7. That's how I break it down in my head.
Right, and yes, Todd, they're not allowed to show movie figures. That's what I'm trying to specify is that even though we might see like part of a new wave, it might not be, it might just be the comic figures we see. So that'll factor into the count. Okay, Bug, why don't you toss a number up first?
All right. Let's see. All right, we already it's fucking early July right now. We've already seen how many new figures? We've already got like 5 or 6 waves plus a few box sets.
Riders.
So 7 times, let's just say 7, even though some of the waves were 6. 7 times 5, that's 30. We got the Riders, that's 33. We got Walgreens exclusives. What else did we get? I think that was it. So we probably got about 40 figures so far already in this year, maybe a little bit more than that. So we expecting at least another 40 figures in the second part of the year, probably. So I say they're gonna reveal. They're gonna reveal 40 figures. No.
Holy shit.
No. Totally new shit that we haven't seen yet. It'll probably be about, I'm gonna say 13.
Smart bet, for sure. Fabio, what do you think?
13 figures. All right, I'm thinking we're gonna see 2 new Riders figures. At the very least 1, but I'm gonna just say 2. Vintage Wave is for sure coming out. We haven't actually seen that yet, so I'm gonna guess 6 there. As Todd revealed, the Black Panther wave that he talked about as well, I'm gonna guess is like 7 figures, including the Build-A-Figure. I think it'll be a smaller wave with 6 figures, maybe 3 movie, 3 comic, and then the Build-A-Figure. I don't know. I'm thinking like 18, like on top of like single releases here and there.
Nice.
That's solid too.
Rick, what do you think?
I'm gonna blow your numbers out of the water. I just know you guys aren't factoring how much they fucking show in those slideshows, and I'm going.
That's true. Fuck.
I'm going 31.
31. Wow, you're yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's what I was saying from the beginning, but I'm gonna stick with my fucking 13, even though I know that's low as fuck. Actually, no, I'm not. That's low as fuck.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about?
Just like the number that Michael Scott ran.
Oh,
I'll be up to 23. I'll go 23.
I'm gonna go 30. I'm gonna leave it at a even 30.
30. Nice. I'm thinking. Let's see. Thinking. I don't know, because I'm thinking like they might reveal more first 10 years stuff too.
That's true. Fuck.
Oh, you damn it!
Yeah, I'll just.
You know what I've been thinking a lot about these past couple of days too is that like because the exclusive is so like meh, I'm feeling like they're gonna blow our minds with mad shit. I don't know.
That Punisher man. What if it's that Punisher man you talked to him about?
Could be. They might blow our minds with the writer shit for sure because they've been very modest about the writer stuff, but the sky's the limit for that type of thing though. Like, you know what I'm saying? They only gave us motorcycles so far. Yeah. You understand?
No, the market's huge for 6-inch vehicles. Nobody's doing it.
Yeah. So, I mean, especially if they're looking at anything from their cousin line, fucking Black Series, and what they're doing, they've been putting out little vehicles here and there. They're about to do that fucking barge next year, right?
Yeah, that fucking barge for 3 3/4 inch. It's insane.
Well, they asked for
the Java shit.
That's an official product, correct?
And that's also a long time coming because that's technically like for the original toy line.
Well, yeah, it's a Kickstarter shit, but they've done quite a few 6-inch scale shit. They just put out the Dewback this year too, which is not technically a vehicle, but it's a big item. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something that the 6-inch dudes will ride. So it's still, yeah, you know, it's still in that vein. But shit, we got a TIE fighter from fucking Star Wars Black Series. So Marvel Legends,
forever, but we got it.
Marvel Legends has to know that, you know, they know for certain. So, yo, shout out to everybody who left a question on my Q&A video, by the way. That shit is up to like, I said I want to see hundreds of questions from you guys, and you guys really put hundreds of questions on it. So
I want to see.
And you know what? It's funny because I looked, the video only has probably like, maybe like 5,000 views or some shit like that. But there was probably close to like 400 or 500 questions. And I'm looking at that and I'm like, you know what? Let me compare this shit. I'm like, let me look at one of Shartimus's videos that has a ton of views. So I looked at one of his videos that had like 196,000 views or whatever. And it only had like 80 some odd or 90, maybe 100 comments on it and shit. I'm like, all right, so damn, people actually really, really put a lot of comments on this. So yeah, so thanks to anybody who commented, but it's a lot of duplicate questions, so you know I'm gonna have to sift through it, but I'm absolutely going to present the unique ones, and I think I'm gonna get some actually write some shit down and have some cards so I don't forget anything too. So
and it's up to 400 comments.
Okay, so yeah, see, that's a lot of fucking comments. So,
and yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't even have a lot of views compared to your other videos.
Right, so it's weird. Maybe
Race, bro.
So
the engagement was really good.
Yeah.
All right, so that's up to you, Pancho. What's your number?
I'll go with 35.
All right.
That's a good number.
That's a good range right there. It's a good range.
I just want to break even.
Oh man, the next one is going to be so easy.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Oh,
Any Dragon Ball SH figures you think will be revealed?
I know these guys so well. I could guess this number in my sleep.
What'd you say?
I'm going with 4.
4. 4 new. That's interesting. Why do you say 4?
Because I just they're kind of like, this line is so geared towards America, but they're kind of assholes and they reveal more in Japanese shows.
They do.
Yeah, Japanese show. It pisses me off. Like when they were there that year with Tien and Yamcha, I was like, "Is this it?" And they're like, "Yeah, these are the only reveals for the weekend." And I was just like, "What? What the fuck do you mean this is the only reveals for the weekend?" And they were just like, "Yep, that's it." And I was just floored by it, and I knew that they were being honest because these guys are very straight laced. And I was just like, "Wow, this is fucking 2 figures." And I think there was another one, maybe it was like 3 figures.
Real quick before we do our Dragon Ball guesstimates, my man Dre just texted me. He was like, "What if they did the helicarrier for Marvel Legends?"
Crazy.
And he didn't say this, but I'm thinking, what if they did a Kickstarter thing like they did for Star Wars Black Series, and it was a 3 3/4 inch big helicarrier? They've done a helicarrier before, though, haven't they? But it wasn't even in scale for the 3 3/4 inch shit, though.
No, it was like half the scale of a 3 3/4 inch one.
Right. So, but yeah. All right. So go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying 4 because I don't know. I just know that they're not going to show a lot. Like anyone that guesses over like 7 is dreaming. Like the only time they've ever
about dreams, baby.
Yeah, the only time they've ever shown, like the only like man, I'm trying to think. I think the only time they've ever shown like that amount of figures is like when the line is brand new and they want to hype you, and like half of them you never see anyways.
Well, you know what? They've teased shit that has been like, since been like swept under the rug and shit that they think that we forgot about and shit. Like,
for sure.
Like Champa and freaking
Bodice.
Yeah, like, you know.
Angel. Yeah.
What about that time that they had like a blacked out image of a sculpt for Great Saiyaman and we're like coming soon, and that was like in 2013.
Where or the little dude. What's the little dude from the
Jocko.
Jocko.
TMNT Shredder.
And the Foot Clan, like they and you know the most annoying part is that when you ask them about those figures, they're like, "Oh, we don't have any plans, but soon." Like,
interesting.
So, all right. So, what's your number?
I'm thinking 6, maybe. We'll see. Let me erase that real quick. Bug, what do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, they don't normally reveal a lot of this shit, so I'm gonna say 5.
5. Fabio, you know nothing about this.
Well, infinite wisdom, I have the number is 7.
7, wow. Interesting.
All right.
Going a little George Costanza.
I'm thinking. So it's an interesting position. I want to say 1, so I could be the closest if they ended up only doing 2.
He's on his Price is Right shit right
that's
now.
That's true.
Come on, Drew Carey.
I believe it might be 6. Only saying because the last time they had a huge amount of reveals was Revival of F, the last movie. And Revival of F, they had so many people. They had like Super Saiyan Blue Goku, they had Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, they had Jacko, they had Champa, they had Vados, and then they had Ultimate Gohan was there too. Like they just had a lot of people, and that was just because of the new movie. So I'm thinking, if anything, like this new movie might like coerce them to bring out figures. Plus, the trailer for the new movie is officially dropping during SDCC. So to like ride off of that hype, they could be all like, "Yo, that trailer you just saw, check out these figures coming in the next decade or 2." You never know. So
right, yeah, it's possible, definitely possible.
I'm thinking 6, hopefully. Yeah, we got a full thing. 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow,
man, we're close to a fucking flush.
That's true. Can't wait.
All right.
What's
see. Next?
Let's see. Let me change this real quick.
While you're doing that, someone had a good one that we can knock out real quick in the chat. Yes or no? Is this the year we see 6-inch GI Joes from Hasbro?
Oh shit! Yeah, let's add that. This is a simple yes or no.
We've been speculating on this shit for like 10 years already. So
and we haven't seen Joe in years at this point.
Fun.
I don't know with Toys R Us dead. I don't know if they want to take that shit on now. But yeah, let's put it on though anyway.
Let's go, Bug. What do you think? You talked to the man himself, right? During this, when he saw your shirt, what do you think?
6-inch Joes. who would head that up? Would they get a brand new team to work on that shit, or would it be the same people that were doing the 3 3/4 inch Joes? I wonder. 6-inch Joes? Nah, I don't think that's in the stars for this year.
Okay.
Not yet.
Fabio, what do you think?
It's a no for me, dog.
Wow. Jesus. Rick.
Yeah, no.
Whoa. You know what? I'll be the odd man out. I'll say yes. You know what?
All
No.
right.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? Fuck it.
Real smug in a couple of weeks.
You know what? You know what's crazy about what Boog just said? The former head of G.I. Joe's is Dwight.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was Dwight.
All right. He's definitely not pulling no double duty on any other thing, and he's absolutely not trying to leave Legends. So.
No, he's very comfortable.
So yeah, he's
interesting. So I will keep my yes just for fun. You know what? Fuck it. No, I'm just saying. You know what? No. Yes.
Don't be a sheep.
There you go. Yeah, I'm locking it in.
Y'all better hope I don't win because it's about to be a big King of the Hill talk. Gonna make today look like a joke.
Let's see this. Will the next Storm Collectibles display figure have a smiling faceplate?
Yes.
If we get a Johnny Cage, then yes.
I have to go with yes. One of them is gonna have a smile.
Johnny Cage with the
Collectibles loves the happy life.
With the white woman workout pants and shades.
Oh man, but if we get the Mortal Kombat 10 version, it's gonna be the one with like the giant tattoo across his chest that says Johnny.
No, it's
so stupid.
It's got to be the classic. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
Well, you thinking yes?
Yeah, I'll say yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Fuck it.
Trying to think who. No.
Baraka will be smiling. That's Cerrone Games locked it in.
That's true. Baraka will be smiling. God
yeah, technically he's smiling, even if it's a forced smile and he can't help it because his face is just fucked up. But
son of a bitch, we may want to reconsider our answers earlier. Fucking Todd just unintentionally brought up something else. Those 12-inch figures are called Legends too, aren't they?
Wow,
they are. I don't.
You know what? I think they're giving up on those shits, man.
Really?
That's unfortunate.
I don't know. What have we heard? What have we seen?
That Thor was so impressive.
Everything went on clearance.
That fucking Thor was that Thor was nice as fuck. No question about it.
Yeah, and that Wolverine, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, maybe
they did give up.
They could pay for the whole fucking line if they just did a fucking Giant Man.
Whoa. All right, hold on.
Oh, here's another good one to add in. Oh, Poncho's already got it.
Yeah. You think Hasbro will show off their new Rangers?
Good one, Matt. Matt.
Damn you.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I'll say yes for that. Sure.
Probably, yeah. I mean, they did just get it though, so at the very least, we'll see sculpts in progress.
Yeah, something. We'll see something. No question.
You know what? I think we're gonna see a promotional image just for the fact that they have Rangers. I don't think we're gonna see the figure.
So go give Rick a no.
Or you know what? No, hold on. Yes, but they're not going to be figures people think. They're going to be like 4-inch figures.
Ooh, that would be rough.
They're not going to be the 6-inch ones yet, because those will come, but they're not going to be what they show. I'll say yes.
Say yes, but you think
yes
too?
Guys, it just says Hasbro Power Rangers.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
They'll show something, but not 6.
I mean, Rick brings up a good point. It probably will just be a poster. So I'm going to say no.
Whoa.
Just in terms of we won't see any concrete physical figures.
Fabio is.
Yeah, let's vary it out. We can't all be a hive mind here. We're individuals.
It's true. I tried to pepper in a couple of number questions too, just so. It's
you peppered good.
Let's see. You think we'll get a? I'm gonna kind of.
Corvus and Ebony Maw.
MCU Corvus and Ebony Maw figures.
From which company? Should that be part of the bet as well?
I would just say Legends.
Don't. Let me tell you this. I'll tell you this with full confidence. If the people at Hot Toys at the Sideshow booth show you either of these two, it'll never come out.
Really? Why do you say so?
Because they take forever, and when they take forever, they tend to just be like, "Oh, well, fuck that movie."
Well, that's sound business.
I can give you like probably 10 examples of them doing this with MCU figures alone, and not even include all the other lines that they do this with. When they're all about what's new, that the guy that runs it is gets really excitable, and he has these figures made, and then it's just like, fuck it. We're already on like a brand new Avengers movie. Why would I want to release those?
The completed team.
Really, I don't give a shit.
I think we're gonna see Sideshow have the display of the entirety of that order, but they're not going to release any of them.
Well, let's just put it down to not Legends. Do you think we will see any MCU Corvus Glaive or Ebony Maw at SDCC?
I'm a yes from someone.
From somebody? I mean, that's a pretty broad question. Probably, yeah.
Well, let's just scrap it. This question kind of sucks. I was building my
those characters kind of suck anyway.
I was building my BAF and I was like, I really want to finish this team. And then I was like, do you think we'll get that? Probably not. This is a pretty interesting one.
That's a good question right there.
Yeah, so in 1 week, what do you think the highest sold single listing for an SEC exclusive will be? Dollar amount.
Oh man, I've got a crazy story about this. It's truly.
Well, I don't know for a dollar amount. Damn, that's hard. Can we just break it? Well, maybe we should break this into 2 questions: a dollar amount, and then we should just say which. Well, I guess that's the same shit, really, though.
You don't really have to specify which line it'll be. Just like, what do you think? I mean, like, do you think the highest thing will be sold for like $1,000, or the highest sold listing will be like $700 or something like that? But it has to be a single figure listing, not like a bundle or something. Not like
it has to be like the physical product that somebody got at the con and is listing.
I'm going to tell you right now. Anybody that tells you,
well, we should say. Yeah, this should be 2 questions. What's the dollar amount, and which company will have the?
Well, let's just put them both. Let's put them both in the answer here.
Yeah.
Well, we can do. Who do you think will be the highest company then? Let's see.
And it's dollar amount.
Well, just do a common answer. Just do like dollar amount item.
It's gonna be Mezco for sure. I'm telling you, if shit sells out on the first day. Yeah, those eBay prices are going to be retarded.
You're wrong.
No? Who do you think?
It's Funko? It's Funko every year.
You think so?
Well, it's not just their exclusives. You guys don't know because you I don't think any of you have experienced Funko like during the thing, during the con. But they hold a special party. It's called the Funko Friday.
Jesus.
And believe it or not, during this Funko Friday, these fuckers give you
these Funko fuckers
Funko Pop exclusives. They're literally one of one. No one else in the company will own it, even a sample of it, but you. You will own the literal one of one of it, and sometimes they go for like $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000.
Damn it!
Anybody that doesn't guess Funko's gonna lose.
Yeah, that's so true. Honestly, here's a crazy story though. I had a friend who went to Comic-Con last year. And she's like the complete opposite of me in terms of like she loves getting in line for like panels and loves getting in line for like mazes and experiences and all that kind of stuff, you know. Whereas I just get in line for exclusives. But she did the Westworld maze experience thing that's actually kind of outside the convention center. And for doing the thing, you get to pick whether you're white hat or black hat. If you've seen the show, you know what that means. And you get to keep the hat at the end of the thing. And it's like monogrammed. It's got Westworld licensing stuff all over it. Unique, super nice hat. She sold hers for like over $1,000 on eBay like the week later. Just dumb stuff like that will sell for stupid amounts.
Jesus.
I mean, it paid for her trip basically.
Let's go with strictly figures, and let's not include Funko, because if you include Funko, it's not fun anymore because nobody's gonna beat it.
Funko really is its own discussion. Like at that point, we could get into like what will be the single selling highest item from Funko.
Yeah, we could just do articulated figures.
Okay, fair enough.
I think we could just do anything just excluding Funko. Because, like, what if it's like a statue or some shit?
Anything excluding Funko and anything excluding something we never knew was going to be there. Like he said with that maze. Like, you know, nobody knew you were going to get that hat until you get there. And they're like, we're going to get a hat when you finish.
Right.
Yeah, we can go for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the dollar amount for you, Bug? What's going to be the item? Bug's gone.
No, I'm not going. I'm not going. I was fixing something in my case. I think that we're going to see the Mezco Punisher. If they have it as an exclusive, we're going to see that shit sell for $2,500 on eBay.
What?
Whoa. Think
Oh my
2,500.
goodness.
All right, let's go. And you think you're Mezco,
geez.
correct?
Okay. That's a crazy estimate for that. I was gonna say Mezco Punisher for like 700, but just to kind of be different, how about the NECA turtle set with the diorama? I think we'll easily get over 500.
Thinking that low, 500.
You think that's low? All right, let
For a
me go
sold listing on day one.
I'm gonna go 700 then.
Okay.
Oh, day one. Okay.
Well, I think like you're gonna see the highest amount.
Well, we're not gonna see NECA shit sell out on day one. They're gonna allot their shit properly. So
the turtles might though.
You think so? No, I think they'll have enough for each day though.
It's a pretty hot item. I don't know. I'll go fucking.
You can stay at 5. I mean, I don't want to influence.
I'm gonna go for 700.
Yeah,
just because I'm not factoring in how like stupid people get during this week.
That's where I'm at. Like dumb people on the first day.
Yeah.
That like are just like dumb people with stupid money on the first day browsing eBay, and they see it and they're like, oh shit, and then the guy selling it is just like some piece of shit that's like, oh, I'll just put it up for $1,000. Someone's gonna buy it, and then someone buys it.
The listing picture is like his item while he's still in line, or it's a picture of the banner at the con.
Rick, what are you thinking?
900, and it's gonna be Lego minifigure.
Oh shit.
Okay. It's like a sheriff or something, right?
It's gonna be one of them. They changed up the line system. Before, you could wait in a line that was like 3 miles long, but believe it or not, in that 3 mile line, they go so fast that you could probably go through the line twice. And now it's like a fucking random lottery system, and I think that's gonna make the Legos even more expensive than they were before. So I'm gonna say 900 and one of the Lego figures.
All right. Nice. Okay.
All right, so we got some range here. So if Pete picks from a different line, then we got quite a few things covered here.
We got a fucking ball game.
I'm with you, Boog. I think it's gonna be Mezco as well. So I don't know.
But you think it's gonna be that much?
Well, you know, they've got the two hot things for Mezco are that Punisher, the tactical whatever Punisher, and the Batman Beyond. So
yeah, I think it's gonna be Mezco. I think it's gonna be one of those two. I don't know about 2,500. Maybe like maybe I'll do like 1,100.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know, because I'm thinking for Mezco, and like the highest Mezco is like that Puerto Rico exclusive Dark Knight Batman, and that's like bucos amounts of money. But then what do you call it? Then the Toy Fair exclusive Batman had a sold listing for 5,000 at one point.
That's true. Toy Fair Punisher was up there for a while too.
People went nuts over this fucking Punisher. They was mad as fuck about this because isn't that the day when shit crashed?
Yes. Yeah, that sure was. Swaggy Spooter is saying that we're overlooking. No, not Swaggy Spooter. Ray S is saying we're overlooking some of the event exclusive Hot Toys stuff.
Yeah,
well, you know what? I thought about Hot Toys right off the bat actually too, but I feel like Hot Toys collectors are more mature with this shit though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like Mezco people are fucking retarded. They just
I know they do kind of
another breed. So
sideshow Hot Toys people are smart enough to do payment plans, you know.
Right, you know, and like they're not going to pay that much more over retail, I don't think, because it's already an expensive ass figure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
It's definitely less desirable stuff as a Hot Toys collector than, you know, the Mezco stuff is to Mezco collectors. And
that fucking T'Chaka looks amazing, but
it's like it's not really an essential figure.
No,
I see what you're saying.
Total completist, you know, or like, you know, how the repaints work for SHF.
I've been thinking about getting that the T'Chaka myself, though. Honestly,
if you're there, you might as well.
Yeah.
Just, you know, a little souvenir.
One thing you you should go too, Fabio. You know, I don't know if you guys know, but at the con you could actually do something for free that is probably like the coolest thing you can do there. Adult Swim always has a crazy ass carnival that's completely free. You don't have to have a badge. You don't have to have anything. It's something fun to do. You could buy exclusive merch that is literally only going to be sold there. You could play games. You can go on rides. They stream shit on a big screen. Sometimes new episodes and stuff like that. Like it's like the coolest thing you could do. It's called the Adult Swim Carnival. Sometimes it's called the festival.
Yeah, that place is pretty fun. I went there when I went, and they had some mad early stuff. They were showing off Mad Max stuff for the video game, and the video game didn't even have a trailer yet. And they were just like playing the game there, and then they had the car there and everything. That place, that event is pretty cool. And they had
it's dope and it's free.
They had that zombie run too one year, right? Like in 2013 or something.
Yeah, it was like the peak of Walking Dead fame.
Now that's over.
Thank you, Lord.
Should we move on to the next item of business here?
Yeah. How many life-size pops will be at Funko's booth?
I don't know, 3?
3? Just depends how. I don't know. Like, how big will their booth be? Because at Toy Fair, they had like 3 at Toy Fair, and their booth is pretty small at Toy Fair.
It's almost the whole wall. It's almost the whole.
Holy shit!
I'm gonna say 2.
2?
Yeah.
Why do we even have Funko questions in here?
Because it's just dumb.
For the same reason we talked about King of the Hill for an hour.
That's true.
Oh man, that hour wasn't long enough, and if I win, it's definitely going to be 2. Me and Poncho are just going to break down the intricacies of the family, everything.
Oh, yeah. It's the psychological.
All the psychological shit with it, yeah, no doubt.
Fabio, what do you think?
3.
3? Rick?
3.
3.
Yeah, I love King of the Hill, guys, but it's, not even Mike Judge's best work.
Hey, slow down.
Wash
brakes,
your
buddy.
fucking mouth.
I don't know. I just think Extract is really up there.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
I'm going to throw this laptop at the wall, and this thing is new.
Let's see. What's
There's
the
an Office Space is there for me.
All right, this is my favorite question.
Oh, that's a good one.
How many different colors will be across Jim Fletcher's outfit?
That's funny. That's funny.
Oh, man.
Jim Fletcher is like the Craig Sager of fucking toy collecting and shit.
This guy dresses like the Riddler all the time.
Yeah,
Batman Forever version.
I think it's Craig Sager. I think Craig Sager passed away too, but I think it was him from the NBA that used to dress with Craig Sager. It's Craig Sager, right?
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Oh man, it's
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
It was like John Waters.
He's the only man who ever had fucking Pop's respect when he would interview him. He deserves a lot.
No doubt. All right. So Jim Fletcher, what's he gonna have? It's San Diego. He's gonna break out something special.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to think of like his craziest outfit and how many like colors. First of all, shout out to Jim. That guy is like always great. What a great presence in all that.
He's always up for the challenge and up for the interview, and always gives 110% to every single person that he talks with.
I don't know if it was an interview that I saw or if it was an episode of Comic Book Men, but there was a time when he was wearing a suit that he had like actual action figures hot glued all over it.
Yeah, what? That's retarded. That's funny. All right, so he's got to top that. I'm gonna say 10. My lucky number 10.
10. How are we gonna count this? Like, are we gonna have to stop him and be like, "Hey, can I just count your colors?"
Well, I'm sure like somebody will have like interview footage with him or something.
Yeah, no question.
Even if even if it's the waist up, we'll just go with what's waist up if that's
right. Yeah, can we just take a quick tally, Jim?
Am I standing still?
If I bump into him, I'll tell him. I said, "Hey, listen, we had a wager going. Let me just catch you real quick."
He probably loved it,
for sure.
We loved the outfit so much we had to guess how many colors there would be.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna guess all of them.
All of them.
Literally
16 million colors.
Will be on this man's
Every color in the spectrum. Okay.
It's, you know, he's celebrating Pride Month a little late, but he's still doing it. Every single color.
Every color.
Yeah. Just put all
give me a number. What do you think?
Right.
256? What do you what's going on?
Shit. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with let's go with 13.
13. Not 113.
Right. I mean, that's
All right.
that as any.
I'm gonna roll with Ludacris on this one. I can't lose with 22s.
Nice.
Interesting. Okay. I'm thinking 7. Maybe. I'm trying to think like if he might do like a really wild design, but just like the colors are kind of tamed back. Like
maybe like a two-tone thing.
He had one year he was like called out for looking like the Riddler one year, right? Where he just had like a bunch of question marks and shit all over his suit. Like, can't remember if that was it, but he definitely had something. I'll go with 5. I'll split.
This is the kind of man who would wear like a blank white suit as well, and just have like a bunch of different artists like draw doodles on him throughout the day.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like the most Jim Fletcher thing I've ever heard.
Oh man.
All right, that's all of it for figures. Can you guys think of any other cool things we can do for figures?
We had some good questions. Let me see if I can go find them. Let's see, something about an over/under. Hang on.
Whoa.
Oh, I got a good one.
What is it?
Damn. How many new lines that are about to get canceled within the same year will DC Direct show you?
Oh, that's a good one.
They literally cancel everything.
Dude, just a safe bet, I'm just going to say 1. There will be at least one line that is not continuing.
Within a year of itself. Wow.
Another one to put in is this the last year of Bucky Cap?
Oh my God. Please stop Bucky Cap for the love of God.
Interesting.
I'm going to say no.
Well, it could be because they do have a new Buck that's a little larger than that, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't Magneto different from the Bucky Cap a little bit? I got to look at him.
No, one question, Boog, that you're going to have to put over all 400 that asked you is, when are you going to stop giving us that fucking Nick Fury mold?
Well, you know what? To be real, this Multiple Man is not the Nick Fury coat, really. It's actually like a fusion of the Punisher arms, I think.
Yeah, it's the Netflix Punisher arms.
But the jacket, I actually shot a little overview of this wave this weekend. I just got to edit it. But the jacket is a much softer, more pliable material, especially towards the bottom. It's not like real hard like that Nick Fury coat and real like restrictive like that. So it's actually a little different. But I still don't want this to be the coat for Gambit. I saw somebody else say that in the chat too. I don't want this to be the coat for Gambit, though. I really don't.
You can't even excuse them for this because they have so many characters.
It is much better though. Like I'm telling you, when you get Multiple Man in hand and you mess with the jacket, you know it is much better. But if they do this for Gambit, they have to make it where you can switch out the arms and have them without the jacket or something. Though it's got to be something. They got to do something different. They got to really, really go the distance if they do a Gambit with this man.
You know, jacket aside, because I'm actually not mad at the jacket. I'm mad at the mold. Get rid of those arms. Get rid of that body. No, thank you. Yeah, that's exactly it, Todd. You know, why didn't they just use the Noir arms? Because I mean, it's not like there's anything wrong with the Punisher arms. Like, I hate them or anything like that, but they look so beefy on him. Like, they look really, like, big.
Yeah. All right. How many lines will they show at DC that will later be canceled? Yeah, I'm gonna say 2. I'm gonna say 2 for that.
Bobby, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with 1.
1. Rick?
3.
3.
God damn.
C.
Poncho's predicting this is the year where they clear out everything.
We are ceasing to exist. See you later.
In fact, we're going back to DC Direct. This DC Collectibles thing did not work out.
I don't know. Like, I'm thinking, you know what? I'll go with 0. You know what? This is the year they clean it up. This is the year they get it right.
This is when they really start to listen to what they were told at rehab.
We won't know the results for this bet for a while.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the Bucky Cat mold? You think that we'll see it?
See it come to.
Is this the end of Bucky
cease to
Cat
exist? Okay.
I think just basically based around like out of the new reveals, will we see the Bucky Cat mold? I think that's the easiest.
Yeah, that's how you base it. If any of the reveals have the Bucky Cat mold, then that's a yes.
Okay, got you. All right. As far as new shit is concerned, well, I think that as far as the vintage wave goes, we may see the Bucky Cat mold, but anything like brand new, I think they're gonna move on. So I'm gonna say no.
Bobby, what do you think?
Yeah, no, it's gonna come back. There's more. It's got a little more steep.
There's more.
There's more to be had.
I agree too. There's going to be more to be had.
I'm a believer. I'm gonna say no.
This
is the year they finally get it right. So.
Wait, there's one more question we should add just because it would be fun for us to do. It would be, can any of us guess a figure that no one has known is going to come that they're going to announce this weekend?
From any company?
From Marvel Legends.
I was gonna say I was gonna save that for.
Well, we never let them live down that Titus reveal. So yeah.
Oh my god.
So if it's something like that, yeah. All right. So yeah, let's
how about
guess.
Our wild card pick.
Yeah, I was gonna do like final bets, like dreams.
Oh, final bets. That's a good one.
I saw a few people ask about Squirrel Girl on the comments of that video. So yeah, I could see them throwing us for a loop with some crazy shit like that. But even more left field than that. Let's see.
I think for this one, so like the way it's organized in like in Easy Ally streams is like their final bets, like these are just like your wildest dreams. You're not even thinking reasonably. This is like if this is revealed at this show, like then you're just happy no matter what. Like just throw any conceivable like just
right, like the rest of the show could suck, but this one reveal would make everything okay.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be based on any sort of rationality or reality.
Yeah, like you could be at the con, get dysentery, but you would still be happy. You would know.
Very real possibility.
Oh yeah, it's very real.
My dream, I want to see the Ultimates complete. So Blue Marvel, the Hispanic chick, America Chavez or Sanchez or whatever her name is.
America Chavez. Yeah.
We already got Black Panther, but if they want to give us an updated Black Panther and an updated Captain Marvel, and who was the last member on that team? What's her name? The black lady that we already actually got in a box set, but they could update her and give us her without the coat. Damn, what the hell's her name?
Black lady with no coat.
But whatever, yeah. Ultimates. I want to see the Ultimates. That's my dream team.
Fabio, what do you want from NECA?
I was trying to think because I got my Mezcos all set. Like I know exactly which ones I would want. I'd want a Magneto. I would want a.
Oh shit! You just made me. I want a Mezco Doctor Doom. Fuck, but we already know
Mezco
that's
Doom
not happening.
or Magneto.
Well, I mean, like it. You don't even have to. It doesn't even have to be like I said.
Monica Rambeau. Yeah, thanks, Travis. Yeah, Monica Rambeau. Right.
Didn't we get her already in that?
Yeah, that's what I said. We did get one, but
what's the Ultimates version?
But she had the jacket and you couldn't remove it and whatever. I don't think she's sporting the jacket with the Ultimates.
No, she's not.
Okay, so I want Mezco, Magneto, Mezco Thor, classic Kirby Thor.
Yeah, I'm with you there on the Thor.
I want an Iron Man Silver Centurion. We know it's probably coming, but I want to see it.
Jesus Christ, that's a long list.
Yeah, put it down to one. What is your dream reveal?
Thing, motherfucker, goddamn.
Don't dream too
reveals, not just reveal.
Oh my god, dream reveal.
All right.
One hell.
Yeah, I'd say Mezco Thor.
Mezco Thor. Whoa.
Yeah. Mezco Classic Thor.
I'm with you on that though.
Honestly, a Hasbro Classic Thor would be great too.
A Hasbro Classic Thor would be good too. Yeah.
Honestly, like there's such a glaring hole for it, you know. Like I get they could do it at any time and it'd be good, but like just a good old classic Kirby Thor.
We need a good Thor on the right buck though. Like you know what I'm saying. Like we have yet to get. We got close with that. With the shirtless Thor. But yeah, we need a good Thor with butterfly joints. Fuck the bullshit. For Marvel Legends, I mean. But yeah, Mezco Thor would be great because that'll give us our big three with Mezco.
I mean, they could do it great with a big ass cape and removable helmet and like.
Hell yeah, it'd be fucking nice because we got Cap, and we got Iron Man on the way.
It would make the price of that Cap skyrocket.
Oh yeah,
hell yeah, no
question. Because they sat on that one for a while too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my choice. I want. Let's Mezco Real Clothes King of the Hill.
If they can do Popeye, anything's possible. Don't let your dreams.
That one's I would love it, but that one, I know even in my wildest dreams would not occur. So
that's funny.
One that is possible that is still a dream at the same time. Come down to two. It's either SHF Mr. Popo or Mezco Static Shock.
Oh, Mezco Static Shock.
Mezco Static Shock would be dope. I'm not invested in that character at all, but I know that those that are got shafted on that fucking on the DC icon shit. Yeah,
with the jacket, it could be so sick. I'm gonna go with Mezco Static, but man, it's really close. Man, Mr. Popo. He was one of my favorite characters as a kid because I always felt so bad.
Really close though.
I always felt so bad for him as a kid. I was like, look at how worried he is what I would always think. Like, he's so worried. Oh, no.
I see somebody saying Mezco Thanos in the chat. I could see that happening since they did Darkseid.
Just no Polystone, please.
He got to do his cousin.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
no Polystone. Be that thick, you know.
Okay, here we go.
Dragon Ball Z what?
No, not Dragon Ball Z. SH Figure Arts fucking Matrix figures.
Oh fuck!
Well,
that's been on the rules before too.
Has it really?
Yep, I've seen it.
Crazy.
That'd be pretty crazy.
I mean,
Boog, make sure you take a picture of the polls when you're there.
No doubt.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's a great discussion point whenever that we have.
I feel like Mezco would work great for Matrix because you could, like Morpheus' suit, for example, has so many like vests and layers.
Well, they're giving us a fucking John Wick, so all they gotta do is switch it up.
I'll do SH Figure Arts / Mezco Matrix.
And the trench coats, like any of that.
Oh my God, Mezco Matrix, Jesus.
Removable clips, like they already have all the groundwork done.
That's what I'm saying. Like the reason I'm thinking this is like because Harry Potter just got like just old ass Harry Potter WB license. SH Figure Arts is just going nuts with these WB license stuff. So like nuts. And
I was honestly expecting you to say SHF My Hero Academia.
Oh shit, yeah, that'd be great. But I want Matrix figures more than My Hero.
Yeah,
at this point,
I think these are all good choices that have like no real precedent to them.
Yeah,
I'd say so. All of these are ones that have like no one ever mentioning it.
All right, let's see who gets the closest to their dream.
Right,
that's true. Probably nobody.
Man, if they announce. Like, if some company just announces a classic Thor, we'll give it to Pancho. We'll give it to Fabio. If there is even one Ultimates character announced, we'll give it to Boog. If there's any company that ends up doing a Static Shock, fuck it. I think I deserve the fucking crown. And if anybody reveals a 6-inch scaled articulated Matrix figure, Pancho deserves a medal.
No doubt. Yeah. All right.
That is an absolute shot in the dark.
Okay, so wait a sec. So we each picked like single things, and I got shit for picking multiples. But Boog picks an entire team.
All right. So I'll say Blue Marvel then. Put my shit down to Blue Marvel.
Well, I mean, like a team could like kind of like groups everybody together. You could pick a team if you want, but if you want to switch to
let's say Blue Marvel.
Blue Marvel, let's go.
Mezco beast with real flocked fur all over.
Honestly, not the worst idea.
No, it's not. Fucking Funko does flocked figures all the time.
Hmm?
You know, the only Funko that I still own is I have two. One that I was given a long time ago is from the first wave, and then the second one is Bob Ross with fuzzy hair.
That's a great one.
At GameStop, they had commercials like hyping up like that Bob Ross had flocked hair.
Man.
It's so the Jeffries that they came out with. Jeffrey the Giraffe had flocked as well.
Like, you know, he was flocked too. I always told myself that if I was going to continue anything with Funko, it would just be childhood heroes. So, like, if there's a Mr. Rogers Funko, I'm fucking buying it.
Oh, man.
If there's a fucking LeVar Burton reading Rainbow with a book in his hand, I'm buying it. Like, that's just what I'm sticking to because I know that there will never be a figure of them anywhere else.
Get your aunt to buy it for you.
Real quick, I see him in the chat, but we should give a happy birthday to Henry Beltran today.
Oh, yeah, Henry Beltran.
Happy birthday. I didn't know it was his birthday.
I'll have my aunt send you a Funko Pop.
I didn't even get a fucking notification on Facebook. Happy birthday, Henry.
Hell yeah.
I swear the entire time I thought he was a twin, so I thought somebody was pulling.
That's funny. So did I.
I was like, man, they're wishing him happy birthday, not his twin brother. This fucked up.
Squeaky Spooder says there is a Mr. Rogers Funko. Several.
What?
Oh no.
Oh my god. He's got the outside or inside sweater. What's going
Several. Is there one where he's mid?
Isn't there a Mr. Rogers like documentary or some shit on Netflix?
Yeah, it's a movie.
There's a movie that's just coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that, Mr. Rogers.
It's like apparently groundbreaking, which I don't doubt it.
He's like the greatest man to have ever lived.
Truly. Closest thing to a living saint, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful man.
I mean, he single-handedly toppled the Berlin Wall.
They got one with him holding a train? Hot damn.
You son of a gun.
We got a couple like random suggestions here. How about
and the illustrious words of Cameron, Mr. I'm like Mr. Rogers, I change twice a day.
Cameron.
Yeah. What a fucking lyric.
A lyrical legend.
I can see, somebody in the chat saying Mezco coming to America. I could see NECA tackling that.
That would be unreal.
Yo, any coming to America articulated figures,
that would be hilarious.
Immediately.
So would I.
Man, I tell you, we gotta fucking pick.
Never happening, but funny.
We get a figure of Eddie. There better be a cutout of that white guy. What is that, velvet? Just a cutout of him.
You know, to be real, NECA could be doing mad, funny, good movies. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, coming to America, retro line figures would make so much sense.
Yeah.
If they do coming to America, they need didn't like that the Bill and Ted NECA stuff comes with like the phone booth, right?
Yeah, it does.
Like if they did like if it came with the fucking Soul Glow couch, I would lose my marbles.
Yo.
I need some McDowell's bags in there.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny because the couch people would be using that shit for Deadpool, for all types of shit.
All sorts of shit.
So,
oh my god.
Hilarious.
McDowell's bag, please.
Yo, shout out to Funka Mike. Actually, he gave me a little props bag, and it had a McDowell's bag in it. I used it in a display a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I got that from him too. It's awesome.
Great.
But yeah, let's take some final questions, man. We've been going for 3 hours. I gotta actually get my shit together because I work every day this week, and then I leave for San Diego from work on Wednesday. So I don't really have a lot of time to get my shit together. So yeah, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, and I need to fucking eat.
Yeah, I would also like to eat.
That too. I'm hungry too.
I've already eaten, boys, so I'm good.
But yeah, let's take some final questions. And all
right.
I just want to remind everybody that Summer Shots is still running right now until the 19th. So it'll end during San Diego Comic Con. Find the information for A.C.B.A. Summer Shots 2018 and get your entries in, because we definitely have some nice prizes and possibly some CC to give away as well. But shout out to who the fuck am I shouting out? Oh, shout out to Zach over at Diamond for sending us some prizes for Summer Shots too. So we definitely have some stuff on deck already from Diamond, but there'll be quite a few prizes. And also the fundraiser is still up too. So if you want to get in and throw down $3 to try to win the Walgreens exclusive thing, or throw down $6 to win the Monster Venom Build-A-Figure wave, the complete wave, then you can do that. The link is in the description below. And I think tomorrow I will maybe finish editing the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave overview. And I think I do have some other things lined up for Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm trying to get a video up every day, but yeah, every day this week. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, I'm just doing my plugs early. That's all I got to say. Any questions, or anybody else want to plug anything special?
I
have nothing to plug.
I had another good bet here that somebody put up.
All right, shoot.
Yeah, while we clean up with this bet, get your questions in.
Yeah. How many what the fuck moments are we gonna get from Shartimus Prime's interview?
Oh my God.
Yo, what will be the longest awkward pause in his video?
And well, there's one thing that's for sure. It's gonna be with Todd McFarlane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we could probably bet on that.
I don't know. Todd's a busy man now. He's doing that Spawn movie with Jamie Foxx. He might.
Well, he doesn't have to write him any lines, so he's good. So.
oh yeah.
The script is pretty thin.
All right, here's a good couple of questions here. If Mezco were to make Star Wars, what would you like to see first? I mean, probably stuff that wears clothing, like Leia and Han and Luke. Okay.
I would like to see them do a Chewbacca and see how they would do Chewbacca.
Polystone.
All sculpted.
Be careful for the chipping that happens on the individual hairs.
If it's anything like that King Kong, then yeah. Could be good. Let's see. How about expression packs, or how about accessory packs for Hasbro Marvel Legends and other companies? What do we think about that? It's not a bad thing to ask them.
Yeah, I've gotten, like I said, a lot of the questions were repeat questions or duplicate questions or whatever the case may be. So there was quite a few of those questions for extra heads, hands, that type of stuff. But yeah, that would be great. Yeah, Legends could be exploring a bunch of different things that would be making them the money. Props packs, hands packs, yeah, all of that shit. So, yeah.
Todd says, please stop asking Hasbro to slow down the production of Marvel Legends waves.
Yeah, I don't think they should.
It's not a production issue; it's a distribution issue.
I don't think they should. I think the waves are coming out they're slated to come out like they're supposed to, but it's just a lot of wheeling and dealing and shit happening behind the scenes, and shit is dropping.
I think we would be in a better spot right now if it hadn't been for fucking Toys R Us, man.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I think we would be having a lot of people with waves right now if it wasn't for them disappearing.
Yep. So I mean, the waves are slated for one a month, basically. Like, whatever's what's this shit? The Sauron wave, I don't think was slated until August, if I'm not mistaken. But you see a bunch of people with it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Shit, I even got 3 figures from that wave already. So
I'm trying to buy a bath right now.
Does get leaked out. People break street dates all the time, and it's the ones who try the hardest and want to post the earliest about it.
But yeah, try to find one more final good question, and let's get up out of
One good question, guys. Come on.
I think that Chucky S in chat has a really good question. Have any of you ever experienced this before? If so, how did you handle it? When you grind posing and taking pictures, does it become boring to you that you can't just get interested like you used to be? structured kind of strange. But I guess the question he's asking is, when the grind of posing and taking photos becomes boring to you and you're not interested, how do you get back into it?
You stop.
For sure.
Just take a break. You take a break until whatever that is that gets you excited again happens. Sometimes it'll be somebody else's picture. Sometimes it'll be a movie or a comic book that you read. But even for a very long time, I've always said, read comics. If you feeling stumped or you feeling uninspired or whatever the case may be, go read a good comic book story. That shit will get you hyped, especially if you have the characters, the figures to fuck around with from the comic book at some point. But take a break. There's nothing wrong with just falling back. Like the group, not only is the group, but Instagram, every fucking social media site is rocking 24 hours a day with toy photography. You don't have to do shit. You could just fall back and just spectate for a while. Just take a break, man. It's all good.
I would like, if you don't want to take a break, I would suggest, so what I do is whenever I see something like super cool or something like a picture or like a comic or something, like I will save that picture and I have like a folder in my computer, or I have like a notepad that has ideas, and I'll write down ideas or I'll save pictures of like scenes I want to recreate. And if I'm ever in like a lull or something, I will go back to that and try and recreate something that really speaks to me, which is essentially the same thing you're saying, Bug. Like, read a comic and get inspired from a comic. But if you see something cool, like, save it. Save it on Facebook, has that save feature.
Yeah, I do that a lot though. I always look up images. I just for inspiration and shit. Like, I'll look up Beast versus whatever, or like, you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. I always do that. Google Images is your friend, man.
Of course.
I know people forget that things like Google exist, and they just like look to Facebook groups and stuff to like ask people for things when you can just like ask the internet for whatever you want. Ask
no question.
Database of humanity's knowledge.
So I'm looking at all that porn and look at some art.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, porn is art to the right person, so
that is true.
You're talking about this porn.
Beautiful. The way that nipple is glistening. Sorry.
Art.
Man, that's cinematography. Anyway.
On that note, I guess we're gonna get up out of here. We didn't even pick any fucking pictures. We got to double up on pictures.
Yeah. Somebody asked real quick if we're gonna have a show next week. You're still gonna be out of town, right?
Yeah, I come back on Monday morning, so these guys might want to still rock out. And, I could check in with y'all and say a few things or whatever. But, yeah, it's a good possibility that I won't be hosting the show. Pancho will, but you know what I'm saying? So they don't need me to have a show.
Yeah, we triple teamed it last time, so.
So, yeah.
Is he giggling in the background?
So maybe Todd will want to come on or some shit. And yeah. And then I'll talk to y'all the week after that. But I can check in the chat or some shit and say something if you ask.
Yeah, even if you can like just pop in from Google Hangouts on your phone for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, no doubt. Could definitely do that. So Sunday around 7 Eastern time, it'll be 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Like, the crazy part is that that's literally like, I think that's why our show last year got so many views, is because that's literally right after the Hasbro panel.
Yes.
So it was like,
actually, it'll be the day. It'll no, because the Hasbro panel's on Saturday. Wait, did we do a show on Saturday last year? Is that what we did? Did we change it up?
Possibly.
I don't think so.
But whatever we did, it was only, if it was anything, it was only the next day. So yeah, we were able to talk about all of the shit from the show the next day at the very least. But yeah, man, I mean, maybe y'all want to change it up. Maybe y'all want to go live right after the panel on Saturday evening or whatever.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea because usually we have people in PNP or whoever doing live updates in the group of the panel. So we could definitely be doing that live here as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a Saturday thing.
All right.
Well, you will be at that panel, right, Bug? Or yes or no?
Yeah, I'll be there, so I can hopefully
just pop in after the panel,
live it, and and then maybe save that and IGTV it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'll probably Instagram Live it.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need to do double duty. Somebody needs to be Instagram living or IGTV or something, while somebody else is like doing live tweeting basically or live, commenting right alongside it.
Yeah. All right, we'll figure it out. I'll definitely figure it out. But yeah, man, thank you guys for hanging out. I think this was a solid episode, and yeah, we out of here. Nobody's got anything to plug, so as always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share this video, hit the bell down there, and until next time, peace.
Bye.
Peace.